What's up, Dub Nation? I'm right here, DV. Hang on one second. Let's fix this. Okay. Okay. There we go. Oh, supper Dub Nation. Okay. Game is on ESPN, ABC, by the way. Not on NBC Sports Bay Area. There we go. There's my screen. There we go. Okay, this whole setup is tilting on the edge of a cliff. Yeah, I'm going to need to get me one of those things that go on the desk. This is the closest Niner gear that I have, which is Giants gear. Can't see it, SF. And red and black Nike shirt is as close as I'll get. Niner gear is expensive. Oh, lovely. I lost my screens. Hold on. Come on, please work. Yes. Change that to NBA.com. There it is. They are 31-21. They're 10 over 500. Wow. Phoenix, yep. Refresh the standings. Probably won yesterday, yep. We're one game under. What is this? Schedule, Twitter, referees. Oh, I have a poll for you guys. Refs are Marc Davis, yay, he's all right. Jacyn Goble, 26th season. Goble, 8th season. And no, Ray Acosta, 7th season. I don't really like him. 28 seasons for Marc Davis. Jacyn Goble, 8th season, and Ray Acosta have had trouble with them before. All right, the poll that I want to do, unless we're going to tip off right after, yeah, we're probably going to tip off. So maybe wait till halftime. Are we going to tip off? Good view of Chase Center from the blimp. Our starting five. Oh, man. I want to make fun of the one guy in the starting five that's been angry lately, but I will resist. Draymond with his gray beard. You see his Instagram today? Check that out. Box score. Okay. They will start Grayson, Devin Booker, point guard, Bradley Beal. So that's your super team, specifically built for that. And they added Royce O'Neal. Can we prevent him from the 6 threes or whatever he hit on us the other night as a member of the Nets? David Roddy, we just recently saw him with Memphis. He's a bit of a linebacker type. Or was it Houston? No, it was Memphis. All right. Speaking of CP3's been injured, go look at, when you get a chance, Let's Go Warriors. I have CP3 workout video in here. Ooh, 2.4K views. Finally. 1K views per hour is good. By the way, thank you, DV, for your subscription to the website. All right, tip off. Now, Nurkic won 454 or so. Tip off. And here we go. Book over to KD against Klay. Yikes. Beal kind of have no choice. Who he's going to guard? Can't leave Steph on. Oh, and Klay shuts me up immediately as he swipes the ball away. Okay. And then the pass inside. What a catch by Wiggins. That was a dangerous pass by Draymond. I would have been all over him. Klay knocks ball from KD. KD, that dunk baseline. And Klay immediately says, my bad. Just fell asleep. Let me watch the replay. Yep, just faked him out. Wiggins down the lane. A lot of contact by Nurkic, but it's a clean block according to the no call. So I will not shut up again. Bradley Beal, corner 3 from Grayson, no good. Kuminga rebound, keeping the pace up. Finds Draymond. Oh, what a beautiful pass. But he blew the layup, but he got the call late from Marc Davis. How about calling that sooner? But okay. Steph was going to say something to KD, but they went away from it. Put the camera away. What a great lead pass. Thank goodness they called the foul. I mean, Jesus. Should have been an and one. I mean, that's Marc Davis. Oh, my God. No, actually, that's Jacyn Goble. Hold on. Or Acosta. Let me see. Marc Davis. Dude, that's right in front of Jacyn Goble, man. Marc Davis bails out Jacyn Goble. Awful. Oh, my God. Incredible Magic Johnson pass. Steph missed a free throw. KD pulls up from 3. Got it over Klay. Klay was all over him. 5-3 Phoenix. 10-21, 10-20. Wiggins post up Beal. Bye-bye, Beal. Beal had no chance. No chance. And KD says, throw the ball over there, but Wiggins pressures Devin, and then they switch, and then Nurkic against Klay. Klay gets another slap away. Gotcha, Nurk. Gotcha. Over to Klay for 3 by Kuminga. Klay hits. He's on point. He is locked in. Yeah, Klay on defense in the post is awesome. 3 ball, Grayson Allen good. And that's the problem. They got a lot of guys out there, so Grayson just needs to spot up. I'm watching the play again. I mean, that's pretty good defense. It's okay. JK inside scores against good pressure against KD. Good finish. Grayson crisscross. He's going to attack. Draymond's going to switch. We got KD against JK. And too much holding on that one. Too much holding, but, you know, KD doing KD things. He's just too good. Too good at that stuff. Showing the replay of the Nurkic swipe. And while they show the replay, Phoenix scores. I don't even know. God, I hate that. Let me watch the replay to see what might have transpired on the inbound. Meanwhile, Wiggs is going to... Nope. No clue whatsoever. Draymond, corner 3 after Wiggins got downhill. Good downhill. Devin Booker trying to get downhill. Tries to body Wiggs. Great draping defense by Wiggs. Missed it. Draymond shoots another one. Misses. Semi-heat check right there. Devin will try again, and he'll score this time. On the, you know, Kobe-like attack pull-up jumper. He got a little screen from Nurkic and weaved his way. And Draymond this time gets a layup. Didn't get a chance to see how that one transpired, but good pace. When I can't keep up with that, yeah, pick and roll, standard pick and roll with Steph. All right, Devin against Klay. Klay, great defense. Okay, Klay came to play. He was locked in for this one. It's harder for older guys to lock in here and there. Moved his feet even. All right, left side on the inbound over to Nurkic. Wide open for three. Draymond left him. And KD's going to tap the ball to Wiggins. We got 5-on-4. Klay's going to pretend to, and then he's going to throw the ball to the other team. Yep. God, Klay, when that stuff TB throw the ball to the other team. It's so ugly. It's so ugly and embarrassing. I mean, just good Lord. There it is. TB. We got a timeout. Probably Steve had to take it. 15-14, 7-13. Pretty good start. Just if you want to be nitpicky on certain things, those things drive you nuts. It drives you nuts. But that's where I, since we you don't like Klay on KD. I mean, there's nobody else to cover. Can't be Beal. Beal's too quick for him. Can't be Booker. And Steph has to guard Grayson. And it can't really be Nurkic. So that brings me back to the poll that I wanted to do is, let me preface this first. Okay, let's do the poll. So here's the poll. Does Klay also have antics? We talked about Draymond having antics. I think this is the season of humility. And I think Steph's antics are the throwing the ball to the other teams. But Steph is doing a better job of it. So let's look at bkref.com, Stephen Curry. And let's look at his turnovers. Over the last 5 games, 2, 4, 4, 2, no 5 turnover games. And in fact, I think it's been a while since he's had a 5 turnover game. The ones with 4, you definitely heard me on the broadcast. So this one against Philly at home in a blowout. So he got a little loose there, but yeah. 4. Okay, what's the average? When in interstitial wars with BKRef. This year, 3.0. So good job. It's the first time. Let's see if you can get under 3.0. But my thesis being, we know what Dray's antics are. To me, Steph's antics are the turnovers. So he's cutting them down. And it goes to all 3 Hall of Famers. Klay, what are your antics? I'll tell you what the antics are. Always getting pissed off about this, that, the other thing. Just like, bro, stop it already. That's the 5-letter word that starts with P. You know what I'm saying? Like, I want to really approach this in a very Zen way, though. I don't want to be so judgmental, right? But Klay, and a lot of you have already voted before I made I should have just held off hitting submit. But I feel like Klay has antics himself. Like him being mad after we won a game, it all goes back to the 4 rings, ironically, against Devin Booker, which, again, makes this poll relevant as we speak. So that's just I'm trying to think about that some more, but I'm feeling like he's got antics as well that he needs to cut out. Klay's going to launch with 3 seconds on the shot clock. So that play sucked. That play really sucked. Not a good ATO. Waste of an ATO, in fact. Nurkic inside. Good job by Kuminga to prevent. And he gets downhill thanks to a pass from Draymond, and he scores. Three ball by freaking Grayson. All right, let me watch the replay in transition. Steph had said the transition defense sucks. Steph is guarding Booker? Okay. Huh. Wiggins attacks. Finds Steph in the corner. Catch and shoot. The quickest release you'll ever see. All right, so Booker one-on-one, down low to Nurkic one-on-one. Absorbs the contact. They're going to call him for a holding, but I thought there could have been a traveling. I'm going to watch that one again. Just lost the ball. Nurkic trying to instigate. He's waiting for Draymond to explode, but Draymond holds off from exploding. Good job, Draymond. Oh, with the arm swipe. Okay, Nurk. And Klay goes in there to knock out the ball. They call it tech on that's bullshit. That is some bullshit. Should be a double tech. That's some bullshit. And ABC has been waiting all day to play that one. Just crucify him, ABC. You love to do it. You love the clicks. I hate billion-dollar cable companies. I just hate them. Of course, the more that they hear me saying that, the more they want to shut me down. But F you, billion-dollar cable companies. Nurkic with the charge. Gary Payton came in, by the way. So did BP. Yeah, Dray, way to get him back. And I think the crowd is giving Nurk a hard time. I love it. KD's talking to the Warriors bench, and Gary Payton's going to get a dunk. What a way to come back. Gets a dunk. I didn't even see the play develop. I was too busy looking at KD. It was Steph to GP2. GP2, we got the ball here. Steve says right now, keep it up, keep it up. Let me see what the turnover was. KD turnover. Good defense, Wiggins. Wiggs has been playing great. That's 2022 finals, Wiggs. Lester, wide open three. Draymond fouls Nurkic on the rebound. No biggie, that one. Draymond comes out. Second units are in. Nurkic comes out, probably. Does he? Let me see. Well, if he doesn't come out, I'd be curious to see who's guarding him. Nope, he's not out. It's Looney. So GP2 is in there. Booker pulls up from three. No good. Gary skied for that rebound. And they go to Steph against KD. KD keeping a hand up the whole time. Razzle-dazzle two-pointer, fade away, in and out. He wanted to blow the roof off. Steph wanted to blow the roof off. I don't blame him. I don't blame him for that. And Devin Booker's going to turn the corner and score a layup. So that was a tough shot by Steph. Work it back to Lester. Oh, normally it's Guy Santos, maybe? BP, little spin hook shot. Oh, how does he do it? He makes something out of nothing. Well, that wasn't almost nothing. That was a little something. Devin Booker against Leicester, fouled by Looney on the help. Good spin past Leicester. Kind of had no chance there. But we'll see how he plays coming up. Booker good. Next time out, I'll go back to the poll on Klay's quote unquote antics. I'll explain that for anybody joining us late. And, you know, if you want to change your vote or whatever. Oh, Steph pick and roll Looney. Look at Gary Sky and nearly lost it. Got it to Steph. Over to BP. Handoff. BP knows what's up. Pass. Find Gary open. Wide open. Right wing. What a sequence. Warriors basketball is back, my friends. What a sequence. Great passing. Devin attacks Leicester. Looney's there. Throws it away. Looney's been good at helping. Steph, high pick Looney. Looney rolls, gets the rock, and misses the layup. Nurkic says, no, I didn't foul him, but looked like he did. Is he going to want a review, or what's up with that? No. We got a fan brought a camera to the courtside seat. Hope to see that on Instagram. But anyway, what was the one before? Oh, yeah. GP2 right wing. That's got to be the best play so far. Looney misses a free throw, though. I just loved how BP was able to find Steph on the handoff. Like, that's not easy to remember to do. Draymond and Chris Paul having a conversation on the bench. So yeah, was it go ahead and put it in the comments. Like, the rotation changed. GP2 in the pregame, Steve said that he would play GP2 because, you know, Phoenix has a very talented lineup. But did he replace this? I mean, this is just a factual question. Did he replace Guy Santos, right? Guy Santos and or Dario. I don't know. Grayson against Leicester. No good. Good defense, Les. But it taps out to Eric Gordon for three. No good. BP rebound. Pushes the ball. Got Steph, left wing. Flyby. No good. Oh, against Grayson. Too bad. But great stop by Leicester. And this time, Devin has to do a stop. I mean, Devin gets fouled by BP. Let me watch the replay. Oh my God. Come on. God, does Steph get that? I feel like Steph doesn't get that call. That sucks, man. We're legislating the game out. Like, that's good defense. That's awful. You would never call that on the pickup court. You'd be tagged with the P word, 5 letters. You know what I'm saying? That's a P word call. Like, if it's like that, then Adam Silver, have you ever played ball at the playground? BP with the turnover. I want to talk about turnovers and BP pretty soon. Grayson Allen, no good. He's back to being human. Grayson Allen with the come back to earth. Oh, they're going to try and double, triple, quadruple Steph? Oh, my God. 4 guys. You got it to BP, though. Good Lord. 4 guys. Steph gets open in the corner after all of that. Let me watch Steph on the replay. He's going past Looney, and Lester got him. Yeah, all he needs is a little bit of daylight. Beautiful. So we got timeout. Cool. That'll allow me to clip that one. Oh, we don't have a score? Okay. Well, as I clip it, I will catch the score. 24-31. No. 230. 24-31, 230. 24-31, 230. Sounds like a football score. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Wow. Reference to pitch meeting. I love that. I love that show. Wow. I saw the pitch meeting ones for Harry Potter. Absolutely hilarious. Just watched those a couple nights ago, or maybe it was last night. Can't remember. Okay. We're not going to have enough time, probably, but oh, it's not airdropping anymore. That means I got to restart the goddamn thing. Come on, you piece of crap. Love it. The MacBook Pro, never reliable. There we go. I didn't have to restart. Hopefully ABC will take its time, because I want to show you I want to show you 4 Phoenix players surrounding Steph. Ready? Here we go. All right. Here comes Steph. Watch this. 4 guys. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 guys. Oh my goodness. There it is. There it is. Oh, that is crazy. That is absolutely crazy. Screenshot that. Send it out as my Twitter marketing campaign. I'm not going to have any time here because we're back to action pretty soon. 4 guys. And then good job by Lester to do the off-ball screen. All right. We're back to action, and it's a jumper by Booker. Back rimmed it over to Klay. Tipped out. Way out by Landale. Jock Landale. He's a baller. I like Landale. In a traditional offense. Not saying I want a big man at all. Klay around a curl from Looney. Nope, rolls out. Lost my screen yet again. What's up with this, man? And Beal's going to post up BP. Nope. Klay grabs a rebound, and they're going to call a late foul. That's not Landale. That's Eubanks. Drew Eubanks gets the foul call. Good point. All right, JK left side. So he made both free throws. 31-26, JK mid-post. Eubanks, look at him help. He's helping off of Looney. JK with the fake and then missed it. And Looney loses the ball after getting the rebound. Come on. Oh, well, at least he made it a chance. Royce O'Neal finally misses. JK, ooh, BP was open for a second. Couldn't get it to him. Klay with the ball, 11 seconds. Jab step. Pick and roll Looney. Finds Looney. Upstairs to JK. No good reverse layup, but Looney taps it in. Good little tic-tac-toe. That wasn't actually tic-tac-toe, but close. And Eubanks gets free on the baseline for a dunk. We got 45 seconds. BP could not leave Eric Gordon. So that was a weird one. Klay had the bad body language again, by the way. Just saying. Lester with a beautiful, like, what do you call that step? Not a Euro step, but a whatever step. JK has to throw the ball up with no time on the shot clock. Air ball, but we're still up by 5 with 24 seconds to go. Going to get Wiggins back in for the last possession. There's echoing. Sorry, it's the first time I was looking at the comments. So I don't know if that's like a thing you've been telling me for the last half an hour. Anyways, last play. We'll figure it out at timeout. Devin Booker against Leicester. Hash mark. Do we have a foul to give? Nope. And it's a traveling on Eric Gordon as Wiggins smothers him. Man, Wiggs has been pretty awesome today. Steph back in with 4.3. And Steph throws it back to BP. Extra pass to Wiggins. Ah, we missed it. Man, BP's so good. What a pass. Les needed to go for the floater? What? You mean BP? Nah. BP doesn't have time for the floater on that one. Anyways, 33-28, I believe. Is that right? Yep. Man, we are a brand new team. Like this is way more refreshing than, a month ago, obviously. It's just good to finally have an identity. Oh, where he passed to JK. Oh, really? Let me see. Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah, I got you. Yep. You're right about that, actually. That was at the 30-second mark. Should have shot the runner less with shot clock running down. I got to find a better way to take notes. Because by the time I'm doing one note, I miss the next play. But anyway, on the Warriors stream. Okay. Quinona's getting those minutes. Yeah. Moody's got to work on his playmaking in the summer. Become a more versatile player. Same with Klay. That's another story. Guy ruined a possession. I mean, look. It would be better for your first comments in our community to have a little, third word in the title. Can you bring that? Or is the community kind of wondering what attitude you're bringing? You tell us, man. This is not a copy of Twitter. I hate to inform you. If you expected this to be like that XITTR app, so anyways, I have the poll, and I know it's a lot to ask because it's what has made Klay Thompson great. But on the other hand, what has made Draymond great is his intensity, which has spilled over a bit into knocking Nurkic in the face, that kind of thing. So I think there's parallels there. But anyways, we're back to action. Dario post up against Beal. This should be no contest. But he misses the layup as he took too long, and by then 3 guys were on him. And then also nobody else cut. So yeah, kind of no man's land there. Took too long. KD with the mid-range, no good. But Royce got the rebound, and Bol misses a dunk. JK with the Euro step. He got fouled by Beal, no call. Maybe you just got to go over him is what I think. BP draws a charge. Yay. BP draws another one. We should check the standings on that one as well. Okay. All right. JK right side trying to turn the corner. He does against O'Neal, but no foul call. A lot of contact. They're going to call it next time? KD scores, and they didn't call the contact there on Klay, so at least that's even. Klay with a tough shot. In and out. What is that? That's like, those are part of the antics. You got Eubanks over against you, man. Just go, man. But he gets a good rebound there. Klay does. Still got Eubanks on you. How about doing a cut? There it is. Fakes him, shoots it, got it. There you go. Took a while. Klay's guarding KD. Over to Beal against Leicester. Pick and roll. Eubanks finds O'Neal in the corner. Good closeout by Klay. Still hits the 3. Good hustle by Klay. We got to figure out how to not get into that position. And we got a foul on Beal or something. Oh, yeah. Yeah. I look up. There's a foul on Beal, but what happened was JK 94 feet later. Golly. He's a Skywalker. How many fouls on Beal? 3 fouls on Beal. Had a feeling. Should be 4, really. JK. Oh, Bold blocks it. He's asking for a goaltend. Let's see if it's goaltending. Great post up. Good delivery. I can't tell. I would need a... Come on, Jacob Rubin. Okay, come on, ABC. They're showing the replay. Oh, that's a total hold on O'Neal. It was before. Can't tell from that angle either. Just make the free throws, kid. Nope, missed one. But that's a good post up. I'll give him credit on that one. But you gotta cash in on these. Makes one of them. Okay, you owe me a 2 for 2 next time at the line, and then another 1 for 1 after that. Or no, 75% is good. So 2 for 2 is fine. Royce O'Neal inside the KD, fadeaway jumper, good. No chance. Yeah, nobody on the floor right now can cover him. Oh, and JK gets the step past KD 94 feet later, and finally we cash in on one of those. All right, they swing it around. Bad pass, O'Neal to KD. That's a welcome to the team turnover. JK brings it up quickly. Bye-bye, Bull. Look at that explosion. That is just absolutely beautiful. Like, I mean, that's Jordan-esque. That is literally Jordan-esque. Very, very MJ-like. Extremely MJ-like. Wow. KD with an air ball. Who gets credit for that? Klay? Wow. Yeah. Good pressure. Go BP up top to Dario. Misses a layup. A lot of contact. Wanted a foul, but he's not going to get it. He's a little rusty. That's okay. Bull attacks and scores and won. Quite the eerie sight to see Manute Bul's son score in a Warriors home game. Strange. Strange and not strange. It's eerie, man. He looks the shape, his gait. Same gait and shape as Manute. Man. It is crazy. Crazy. Okay. It's been a while since I looked at the score, and we're up by 3, 8:16 to go. Feels about right. We probably should be up by like 3. We were up by 5 at the quarter, so second unit's done a pretty good job holding court. So we're -3 so far for the second unit, the pure second unit. Steph is back in now with 8 minutes left or so. GP2 high pick and roll does not get called for a bad screen, which is a good thing. Good job, refs. Almost throws the ball to the other team. Over to Dario, back to Steph. Corner 3, no good. Draymond rebound, reload Steph. Unbelievable. Well, it is believable. That's Warriors basketball. What a rebound. Dray O-Reb, reload Steph, corner 3. Wow. That's a fun play. Doubled KD is, and Dario knocks it out. BP lead pass to GP2. 94 feet later, 2-hand slam. Dario taps ball out of KD. Wow. 45-38, 7:35. It's so good to like show the national audience, hello, we have a new identity. This is not your 1 month ago's person's Warriors anymore. Yes, we are beautiful to see. Crazy. There's a freaking echo on the stream. That is horrible. JK. Good helping him out, DVDV. Ryan Murphy in the house. Who is Ryan Murphy? Oh, there you go. Okay. 4-time Olympic. Oh, wow. You know what? I got to use the restroom. Restroom break, BRB. Be right back.
parts of your body during and after treatment. These problems can be severe and lead to death. See your doctor right away if you have a cough, chest pain, shortness of breath, irregular heartbeat, diarrhea, constipation, severe stomach pain, severe nausea or vomiting, dizziness, fainting, eye problems, extreme tiredness, changes in appetite, thirst or urine, rash, itching, confusion, memory problems, muscle pain or weakness, joint pain, flushing or fever. These are not all the possible side effects. Problems can occur together and more often when Opdivo is used with Yervoy. Tell your doctor about all medical conditions including immune and nervous system problems if you've had or plan to have an organ or stem cell transplant or receive chest radiation. Your search for 2 immunotherapies starts here. Ask your doctor about Opdivo plus Yervoy, a chance to live longer.
It's showtime, and there's no better way to win on boxing than with DraftKings Sportsbook. Right now, you can get this knockout offer and take your shot at victory during the big bout. Bet now and feel the boxing action from the opening bell to the final blow. With DraftKings Sportsbook. Download the app, enter the promo code, and get in on this great offer before the first punch. Life's more fun when you're in on the action. The crown is yours.
The NBA app is everyone's app. Everyone looking for advancement.
Okay. Back. JP2. Let's see. Man, that's loud. Let's turn that down a little bit. Let's see. Oh, are we back to action? We are back to action. Wait, no. Okay. They're doing the replay of JK getting downhill. Oh, man. JK downhill is a monster. Yep. I've talked ad nauseum about the refs. Go look at my article. It's right here. Ref stuff here. All right. They go pick and roll. Nurkic dunk via KD. Is GP saying my fault? Let me see. I guess he's saying my fault, but he would have had to leave Devin Booker. And then Gary Payton, alley-oop, design play, BP, alley-oop, reverse dunk. Yep, they had the inverted screen again. Steph. Three-ball corner pocket, Josh Okogie. That's the thing. You get O'Neal, you're going to sacrifice Okogie's defense. So all these teams, Steph threw the ball away. Just a little bit outside. That's just a little carelessness. Oh yeah. So I was going to do this. Me on the refs. Okay, let's get back to the box score. Devin attacks, turns the corner, gets it over to Okogie versus Dario. Spin, really deep fade, and he scored. That's tough to make from a parabolic perspective. So it's a couple scores by Phoenix, and we're only up by 2. Steph with a runner, no good. Yeah, what happened, man? Did they hit a 3 or? KD's going to go up. Brick and Wiggins, great defense, Wiggs. Then what? We threw the ball away again? Reload Grayson Allen, no good. Okogie, another rebound. Oh my God, Steph. Jesus. So, why are there only 2 turnovers on Steph? No, I guess it is 2 because the first throw the ball to the other team was by Klay, usually I associate with throwing the ball to the other team to Steph. That's why I thought there were 3 turnovers on Steph, but there's only 2. And by the way, it's a timeout. Who called the timeout? Was it Steve that called that to say, guys, hello? Team foul. Looks like a TV timeout, if you will. $5:45, 47 apiece. All of that, and we're tied. How many turnovers is that? Five turnovers. That's not that bad, actually. But they've led to, well, this one led to points, right? I guess we'll see. Let me see what happened on this possession. What happened on this possession? Play by play. Yeah, hit a 16-foot jump shot after the turnover. So that's 2 points. If we do a search on turnover, Okogie scored on that one. Come on, Steph. That's 4 points on 2 turnovers. Curry lost ball, turnover. Wait, that was just now. Let's go to Q1. Search on turnover. Shot clock turnover, and then they turn it over. So didn't lose anything on that one. Looney lost the ball, but then they missed. Here's a bad pass by Pajemski, then they missed. Klay Thompson, bad pass, dunk. Points off turnovers, man. Yeah, so 1, 2, that was 1. 2, 3 buckets. 6 points off of 5 turnovers. It's weird how they always score when Steph commits a turnover. And Klay. It's always the old guys. Steph 2 times and Klay. So 3 of those 5 turnovers have led to scores. And, you know, I feel like we should be up. But then again, they've committed 9 turnovers. Well, tie ball game. Can't be too mad at that. KD makes a free throw. What happened? Was that and 1? I didn't even realize. Hold on. I'm going to spoil myself. Yeah. Oh, Dario. Box score. All right. Our offense is slow developing. BP has to do a opposite hand runner. No good. Nurkic rebound outlet DBook. Booker brings it up on BP. We're down by 1. KD pops free. 18-footer. No good. Wiggins rebound. BP brings it up. Right hash mark. Decides to go into the paint. Finds JK. JK over to Wiggs. Post up Draymond. JK attacks. I mean, good cut. And he's short on the jumper. Good cut. Not bad. Still down 1. Got to play defense. KD's wide open, or not wide open, but way outsizing Steph. And Grayson misses a 3. Steph got a rebound. Pick and roll JK. Steph, Booker. Pick and roll Draymond. Not the best. He went before Draymond got there. And Steph missed a jumper. D-Book's going to shoot a 3 in transition. No good. Nurkic. A lot of physicality against Wiggins. Steph nearly lost it against Okogie. Brings it up. Wiggins behind the back. Push shot. No good. BP gives chase. Nope. Booker and Nurkic swallow the rebound. So a bunch of misses both sides. Nobody scored yet since the timeout. Nurkic over to Okogie in the corner. BP with a half closeout. That's as far as he could get. Swishes the three. I wonder what is Okogie's three-point percentage this year. Let's take a quick look. It is 26%. BP gets a loose ball. We're running out of clock. 10 on the clock. He's against KD in the corner. Booker doubles him because he leaves Draymond wide open and clanks a three, and we can't hit anything. And Wiggins fouls KD in the backcourt, and KD wanted a take foul. He's not going to get it, I guess. Why is my stream like half an hour behind? Well, we're in the penalty, so no, it is a take foul. Come on. Let me watch the replay. That's just Wiggins stumbling. I don't think he meant to foul him. He just reached in. I don't understand that. We had two guys back. That's not a good foul at all. What was he thinking? I don't know. Can't have that against a team like this. We had two guys back, and it's a deflected pass. Eric Gordon against BP. Pretty good defense. Gordon's not left-handed, so he shoots at lefty. Missed it. Steph over to JK. Attacks. Scores again. Touchdown pass. Steph. Man, JK is a stallion. And they go back out to Bradley. Gets past BP. Push shot. Got to be careful not to foul him there. Missed it. Wiggins, good rebound. Outlet Steph. Outlet JK. Goes back to BP. Fakes a three. Over to JK again downhill. Over to Wiggins. Hangs in the air. Can't make it. BP. What a rebound, BP. Steph double. BP goes down the lane. Oh, reverse layup blocked by Okogie. Good matchup, BP against Okogie. BP's everywhere. How many rebounds, man? That's nuts. Steph with a three ball whistle, and they're going to call it on the floor. Ray Acosta says it's on Booker. On the floor, though. Okay, rebounds for Pajemski, 3, 1 offensive. KD checks back in. Let's check the minutes for KD. Haven't hit halftime yet, and he's at 17 minutes. Inside to Draymond, one-on-one KD. Oh, what a pass to Wiggins. Okogie's mad at himself for letting Wiggs cut. What a beautiful, another Magic Johnson-esque pass. Precision. KD for 3, no good. This is good. Keep the pace up. I don't think Phoenix likes to go at this pace. Wiggins against Booker finally gives it up. Pretty good defense. And Draymond upstairs to, JK. Just, man, Draymond's playing a great game. How many assists is that? Incredible. Beautiful pass. Just throwing dimes out there, man. KD gets the swing pass and pulls up on Draymond. Not much you can do about that. Who can guard that? Wemby? I mean, Wemby's the only guy in the league that can guard that. Maybe Chet. Draymond post up. Devin holds him. No call. He scores. Draymond yells at the ref. Yells at Jacyn Goble. That's twice Jacyn has missed something right in front of him. All right, KD late in the clock against Draymond. Crosses over, pulls up. missed it. That's all you can hope for. Okogie got his hand on the ball, but he couldn't hang on to it, and Steph brings it up against Gordon. I thought he could have passed Gordon easily there, but instead goes to Wiggs for 3. BP gets knocked to the floor. Shouldn't that be an and one, I feel like? Let me watch the replay. Let me watch BP. Oh, my God. Devin Booker chucked him hockey style. That's awful, man. I don't like Booker. I should clip that for you. And Beal scores late with a 2-for-1 layup. So we're up by 2, 33 seconds. I don't like Jacyn Goble. I'm assuming that was Goble. Anyways, 8 on the shot clock. JK against Eric Gordon. Josh Okogie holds Steph. No call. And we get a bailout as JK spun and got the foul call on Gordon. But come on, man. I'm tired of looking up and seeing Steph get held. Whose responsibility was that? Let me see. Once again, right in front of Goble. Right in front of Goble. What is this guy doing, dude? How are you employed? Pretty blatant. That one and the one Draymond posted up. JK can't hit a free throw. Let me say, can't hit both. He hit one. KD, 5-4 over to Beal. GP2, nope. It's over Beal. It's good. 2.7 to go. Over to JK. Over to Lester. No good. Barely grazed the rim. So they had Steph out of there, I think, because saw Lester in there just for defense. So halftime up by 1. Oh, you're going to hate this one. So I'm going to clip this one where BP gets checked, hockey checked by Booker. You're going to be infuriated here. Yep, it is this one, right? Yeah, first of all, there's that hold. Then I got to go even further. Kuminga was just on the halftime on court. Not for long, though. I mean, that's as blatant as it gets. As blatant as it gets, Goble. Goble's a Warriors hater. Let's listen in on Kuminga real quick. Play.
Just intensity. We're playing hard on both ends. We out there running around, helping each other on defense, and that's how we got this lead.
You have looked like a blur out there on the court at times. Just what is feeling good to you tonight?
Big game, of course. Just having a trust from my teammates and my coaches. It allowed me to do whatever, to play hard, and to come out there and compete. And that's what kept me comfortable.
Thanks, JK.
Thank you so much.
Okay, that's JK. Halftime audio, and we're going to look at the hockey check. So 105 or so. Analyzing the hockey check by Book on BP. And the hold by Okogie. If it were me, you know what I would say? I would go up to the ref and go, "That's not basketball. That's just, you can't let that happen." First thing I would do next quarter, actually on the way out to the locker room, I would stop by, talk to Goble. In fact, if I were the Warriors, I would hire a guy, you know, go sit in the stands and figure out which ref is screwing up this on tonight. And you hire one guy to watch who it is, which ref it is that's screwing up. And then you go, so, you know, put him behind the bench. And then he tells Steve who it is that's missing the calls. In this case, it's Goble. So that would be my solution. And then you know who to talk to at a timeout. You go directly to the ref, and he says, and you say, "This is not fair. You can't let this happen." They do it again, you know, and it's all politics. So, oh yeah, I didn't want to just keep stopping the game. And like you said, you didn't want it to be a parade to the free throw line. I'd be like, okay, that's fine, but we're about to go into the second half. You got to blow your whistle now. If Booker does that again, you got to tell him to stop. And the only way to tell him to stop is to give him a foul. You see Okogie hold Steph blatantly. You must blow the whistle to teach him a lesson that this is not basketball. And that's part of it, is to learn how to politic that way. Especially in this day and age. So I'm not necessarily going out looking for blames. Come on, Lacob, go hire a guy. This, that, it doesn't matter. But like, everybody can do better. Even the Warriors. Figure out how to, I mean, those of you that have played tons and tons of men's rec league games know, you know this. Like, oh, I wish I had a guy that would be just solely dedicated to dealing with the refs. You're an NBA team. This is, you know, $1 billion business. Go and spend some money on the resources. And by that notion, as we end the poll, does Klay have antics? Bro, spend some of that $43 million you got this year and hire a mental coach. Like, get some help, man. Like, you don't need to be mad after every goddamn game. Like, you know, it's like, it all started with the 4 rings. You could point to Draymond. Draymond is the perfect parallel. So this, I'm going to end the poll pretty soon. So if you wanted to vote, go ahead and get your vote in. But like, Klay's antics, and we got Bob Myers at halftime, by the way, if you want to check that out. But like, Klay's antics have happened ever since the 4 rings right at Devin Booker. And where did that get you? So then you go and you have a bad game here, and now it's this season, and you finally have that talk with Steve, and you're literally on the podium and you say, "Oh, I want to thank Steve because we had a talk, you know, just enjoy the game of basketball, do all these other things, you know, this and that." And then again, he gets mad. And it's like, bro, you are a roller coaster, man. You are more drama than a lot of girls that I used to date. You know what I'm saying? I mean, do you feel me on that? Like, so how many times do we have to have a meeting with Kerr? How many times does Steve have to check in with you? Everything's going all right? You know, I just felt that, you know, we won the game, and I felt that, you know, Guy was having a good run, and, you know, and then, you know, we know that Klay was mad, and it involved some Brooklyn Nets assistant that was in the area kind of calming him down after the Brooklyn game. I mean, the bottom line is, you're mad after a win, bro. I mean, that's a horrible look. And then I'm told that Klay's camp was outraged that all the media wanted to get in the locker room and ask him about, oh, you know, you're getting benched. And, you know, Slater, I already said Slater basically saved Klay's reputation, at least for that night. if Slater isn't videotaping Klay saying, "Oh yeah, to be honest with you, it's tough for me. It's tough for me." That balanced out him being pissed after the buzzer in Brooklyn. And then, I know we're nitpicking here a bit, but like we're leaving Philly. Okay. We're leaving 30-second commercial. No, skip this. Let me try and find it. Where's Philly? Here we go. We're leaving Philly. Steph looks pretty happy. Well, I guess you don't have to be all smiles. But the way that, he's just got the grumpy look, but, that's him. He's intense. I'm just saying that how many times do we have to go through them? And maybe he's over it. Maybe he already had this talk. Maybe his dad or his brother's with him every day saying, bro, stop being a, P word, just understand where you are. And but it's been like 3 times. We can literally name 3 times. The 4 rings, and then the talk that he had with Steve, which he admitted on the podium, which is a great story, honestly. And then him being mad after the Brooklyn game, like just like, don't let any cameras catch you like that. And like just spend some of that 43 million that you have and just hire a go to Calm app or whatever. I don't even get paid for this. I'll talk to you, man. I'm cheap. I'm the cheapest psychotherapist or quack psychotherapist that you can hire. But at least I'll keep telling you what's helped me. It's just I don't want to see people so bitter all the time, or not all the time, but when things don't go your way, it's just like, and you know what it is? What it is that Klay is mad at himself. It comes down to really, you know what it is? It's self-love. You got to be comfortable with yourself. He's mad at himself that he can't produce the same. And remember, in the Brooklyn game, he drove on Dinwiddie, and Dinwiddie kind of went like this, but like, it was like a Tyrannosaurus Rex arm attack. It didn't foul Klay, but Klay laid it up and it was an air ball, and he kind of went. At first, we were like, oh, he wanted a foul on that. And then we looked at the replay and he didn't get fouled. And then he's like, and then what we concluded was he was mad at himself for like, he's sitting there going, how did I do an air ball? And then he had the brick. Remember that? And he's just kind of like going like, how he does that. Just be okay with yourself, man. That's where I would start. Because again, it comes down to your inner world. It doesn't matter what's happening outside of you. And granted, airballing layups and bricking threes with 14 on the shot clock, I guess that's your environment, but those are things that you're doing, and then you're mad at yourself for that. And well, don't be mad at yourself anymore. Just accept it. Like it's okay. But then for you to be just expressing yourself like you're always mad at this, that's not helping. So every single time it's the media, every single time it's like yourself, you're like bitter that you don't have this the athleticism that you had before. You're bitter at the media. I mean, geez, it's just like, how much longer are we going to perpetuate the cycle? And that's my definition of antics. And not everybody will reach that point. It took a lot for Draymond to finally say, you know what? Okay, I need help. Of course, Draymond's situation was a lot more, serious, if you will, in terms of the physicality part of it. For Klay, it's all mental. He's not hurting anybody. He's not accidentally swinging at Nurkic's face, or I don't want to say accidentally, but, incidentally swinging at anybody's face. Of course, Steph still has the turn the ball over to the other team antic. That has the least, violence towards anybody. And that one is just understanding that your mistakes are going to cost this team. You don't have KD on your team anymore where 5 throwings of the ball to the other team for layups doesn't matter. Like that's not going to matter in the grand scheme of things because we're still going to win the game. Well, this year it's a problem. So you got to get that turnovers average down below 3.0, and he's right at 3.0. So I think everybody this season has some humility. The fans have to look in the mirror as well. And I think Brownie Blends did his duty. Sometimes things have to be mentioned. So you go to Brownie Blends, which is Draymond's famous barber. Let's go to Brownie Blends and let me show you. So I'm not going to click on it because I need to log in, and I don't want to log in on this one. But one of these, he just basically says, Can we take a break from throwing Draymond under the bus? Here, we'll look at this play later, but here's Brownie Blends. Can we take a break from throwing Draymond under the bus? And I felt that needed to be said. Like, this guy's done a lot. And yeah, that's kind of the opposite of what Klay is going through right now. But of course, Klay at some point, it's like a process. The first thing is awareness, and then the second thing is admitting you have a problem, and then the third thing is people will still throw you under the bus even after you've admitted the problem. Then the fourth thing is we come to your rescue by saying that, hey, come on, lay off of him. He's already admitted he has a problem. So we're at number 2 for Klay, and maybe he's already at that point. And I don't mean to be judgmental or anything. I'm trying to help him out. It's the longer you keep this bitterness, the worse it's going to get. Trust me, I know. Like, I could tell you so many stories about how I should be bitter. I mean, do you know how many haters I have? And it's not just haters, but how many, if you ask my haters, why do you hate Rich? They'd probably be like, I don't hate Rich. We just had a conflict at some point in the past, and we're going our separate ways. I guess I won't get to the hockey check of Brandon Pajemski by Devin Booker. You'll just have to trust me that happened. So anyway, I'm just trying to help. I'm just trying to go, hey, Klay, man, the sooner you get rid of that bitterness, the better. It just gets so much better. That's all I'm saying. So with that, I'm ending the poll. But I was curious to see how you guys felt about it. I think you guys feel it too. But anyways. Oh my God. And speaking of which, Klay doesn't catch the ball and it's a turnover. Good Lord. Wow, man. Geez, wow. Like, how many of these do we have to go through every game? I guess it's not a turnover on him. I don't see another turnover. Beal misses, but Nurkic swats it back out, and Beal gets a reload in the corner, and he scores. So it's all off of Klay's turnover. Maybe it was Steph, because no, Steph has 2 turn. They didn't give the turnover to anybody. Refresh. Who saw that play in its entirety? Well, Steph pick and roll 3-ball, good. Right back in Phoenix's face. I see 1 turnover. Gonna have to really go back, huh? Well, KD gets the ball inside the paint. Fadeaway, no good. Another pretty good defense. Kind of a bad turnover by Draymond, I guess. Bad pass. He's only got 1 turnover. Wiggins for 3, no good. Nurkic again gets a paw on it. And Steph can't pick it up. I'm going to give Steph the benefit of the doubt because that's Nurkic coming at you. I wouldn't want to go for that ball either. Well, I gave the turnover to Klay. I don't know about you, but to me, that's catchable. Put it this way, Brandon Ayuk would have caught that. So if Brandon Ayuk can catch it, and so can you, considering it's a basketball. It's a round basketball. Oh. Well, I forgot to do the Twitter. Oh, well. Doesn't matter. Marketing on social media is not reliable anyway. So anyway, Devin Booker got fouled, and he's at the free throw line. He was fouled by Wiggins. Tad bit worried about Wiggins' fouls. He's got 2 of them. Down by 1, Draymond brings it up. Hand off Steph. He probes. He gets rid of it. Has like 3.5 guys surround him. Klay gets the flare. Count the 3. But Marc Davis says it's a foul on Klay? I don't even know what happened. Oh, foul on Draymond. Bad screen. Nurkic inside scores. How many fouls on Draymond? 3. Oh, boy. Wiggins left wide open, and he bricked it. Oh, boy. Kind of worried about that because we know Wiggs can sometimes fall into a rut. Booker against Steph. Pretty good weak side defense by Klay. Euro step Grayson scores, and if we don't score here and they score, then we got to call timeout. Down by 5. Really need to break the spell, guys. High pick and roll JK Steph. Another one by Dray. Dray's open. Finally gets it. 3-on-2 the other way, and Booker's going to block Wiggs. Wiggs losing a little bit of confidence there. Let's hope it turns around. All right, baseline inbounds goes normal back up top to Klay. Curl Steph. He shoots it over Grayson. It's short, but it's good. It goes in. And we were expecting a JK putback dunk there in case he did miss it, but luckily the ball bounced straight up from the rim, just a little bit inside, and then scored. KD, fadeaway 2. Another good defense by Wiggs. And I don't know if KD wanted a landing spot foul or something. I don't know. Klay shoots a 3. It shanked it bad. Wow. Oh, man. Wow. KD attacks. Fadeaway, no good. Come on, guys. Can we score this time? Klay runs the floor. Steph brings it up. Gets pushed by Devin. No call. Reverse layup. Nothing. KD was there. I'd love to see the replay. DBook shoots a 3 in transition. Good. And poses. Yep. I mean, Goble's not calling anything. I mean, just Book hand on Steph's back as he drives right in front of Goble. No call. I mean, golly, man. I don't know what else you need, man. What the hell's the score? 8:25 to go. Oops. Where's the scoreboard? 70-65 only. It felt like it was worse. So that's the good news, is it really feels like worse than a 5-point game, but it's only 5 points. So that's the good news. But yeah, I maintain that Goble hates us. Yeah, I think it's time to tweet the Goble stuff. Oh, actually, no. Let's stop screen, present the other screen. This one, as we have the time to do this. First off, right here, Okogie's all over Steph. No call. Guess who's looking? Goble is looking straight at this. Hold, hold. It wasn't even like a quick hold. It was like a long hold. And then we fast forward, we rewind a little bit, actually. We rewind a little bit. And this is the play where Wiggs hit the three late in the clock. Or not late in the clock, 18 on the clock. So he's open for three. Wiggs good. Oh, look at this. He's literally hunting him down for this. Look at that. That's some BS. Goble. Guess who's right in front of it? Where's Goble? Is Goble here? Let me see. There he is. There's Goble. Oh my God, dude. Let me rip that NBA ref patch off your jersey. You're a disgrace. You're an absolute disgrace. Let's get out of here, man. Did I screenshot that? I didn't screenshot it, did I? So we got to go back a little bit. Shit. Damn it. Forgot to screenshot it. There it is. There it is. Screenshot that. We're back to action. Draymond over to Klay. Oh boy. Careful, Klay. And he gets rid of it. Wiggins with the dangerous spin finds Draymond. Should be an and one. Oh my God. Goble again. Goble again. And they're going to tee up Draymond again. Goble again. I'm telling you, the evidence is piling up. Again. Jesus. I'm tweeting this right now. This is absolutely, you're a counterfeit ref. Unbelievable. I mean, it is believable. Goble again. Unbelievable. Wow. How bad can it get? Why is this guy employed? KD for three. No good. Thank goodness. Maybe basketball gods. It's going to give us a break this time. Steph for three. Fouled by Booker. No call and one. He's pissed off as well. And guess who it was right in front of? Goble. Again. This guy's horrible. I'm going to do a whole tape on Goble, man. Grayson misses badly. Draymond rebound. Steph loses the ball. Oh, man, Steph. Goble's going to call another foul on basically a jump ball. You got to try and avoid going through the guy, though, JK. So that's 4 bad turnovers, right? Or is that 3? How did they not give him a turnover on that? He already had 2. What's up with the scorekeeper? Are they like trying not to give him turnovers, or what's up? Still 2 turnovers. Hold on. Nurkic one-on-one Draymond. Playground style, and he scores. Oh, wow. And he taunts Draymond with the too small taunt. Incredible. Okay. Go ahead and anger the basketball gods. Be my guest. Wiggins, again, no call by Goble. Again. Oh my God. At least we've identified this traitor. He wants Draymond to get the second tech. Pajemski no good. Good job by Gary. Finds Steph for three, back rimmed it. Hustle by Draymond. Nope. Saved it to Beal. 2-on-1. Grayson. Gary does what he can, but nope. Booker's going to get the putback. We're down by 4. BP 1-on-4. Actually, Draymond's there. He'll attack. Nurkic. And he goes too small on you. Beautiful. Nurkic, you buffoon. Booker, no call on the 3 disrupted by GP. BP brings it up. And BP draws a foul on Booker. That wasn't Goble. That was Acosta. I'll give Nurkic a T for crying out loud. Goble is awful. Just straight awful. Worst ref in the NBA right now. I'd rather have Scott Foster with CP3 on the floor. Wiggins 1-on-1 Booker. Booker's going to do the illegal check for a few times. For some reason, it's only a foul on us when we do it. Nurkic rebound. Booker Wiggins. 5:43 to go. And he's lobbed to KD against GP. Draymond comes over, asks BP to come over. KD against 2 guys, throws it to Steph. Steph kickball Devin. Steph with the steal that was handed to him, but good job nevertheless. Draymond's going to sit down real quick. BP to bring the ball in. Trace is in there, so he took over for Looney. Steph pick and roll Trace. He's got Nurkic on him. Gets blocked, gets his own rebound, looks for Wiggins. Out to GP, extra pass BP, 3 ball. Good. Yes, BP. Yes, BP. That's what we need, man. Devin trying to get in against Trace. He does. Pretty good defense by Trace. Pretty good defense by Wiggs. BP races up. Gets blocked by KD, though. GP fouls KD. BP wanted a goaltend. Let's see. Couldn't tell. I guess he wanted a foul. Just wanted a foul on probably Eric Gordon, but not sure. Down by 1, 4:56. Their ball. It would be great to win this one. Just to send them a message. Grayson against Steph brings it up 450, 459, 449, 448. And we got a good look at Vogel for no reason. KD fadeaway in and out over GP. Rebound Trace, outlet BP, lead pass back to Trace, hangs, misses, out of bounds. Well, that wasn't within the sphere of athleticism for Trace, even though he is athletic. That was a little too much, and I wonder if Steve is telling BP to calm down a little bit on that one. I get that. All right, 423, 422. Are we in zone? I think we're in zone. Booker attacks Steph. No good. BP, another rebound. 6 of them. Brings it up. We're 3-on-5, though. Steph finally got KD on him. Up top, KD puts the left hand up constantly. Steph trying to do something. Step back. And he does. He blows the roof off of Chase with that one. Steph, the showman. DBook against Leicester. And Leicester pushes him. Goble didn't want to call the first hook, though. Yeah, that's a hook. That's a hook in most NBA refs' books. Not Goble, though. Even Steph wanted the hook. I mean, this guy is absolute trash. Look at that foul by KD. The replay says it's a foul. Oh my God, dude. Replay showed a foul on KD. And Gordon scores. Good Lord, man. JK up top with Royce O'Neal with the inverted screen by Steph, one-on-one Grayson, but Eubanks is there to help. They're going to call it on JK. Goble again. So the one on Buck is okay, but that one's not. So the Warriors are not allowed to hook, but the Suns are allowed to hook. Got it. Gotcha, Goble. Every time it's you, though. Every single play, it's you. 4 fouls on JK, tells the bench, don't worry, I got this. I don't know if he came out or not. It's a timeout, though. That's why. I'm going to take a restroom break. 78 apiece, 326. BRB.
If you've had sensitivity, those zingers can really cause quite a bit of jolting pain. There is one great solution out there with Sensodyne. It creates a protective barrier, and now they get to feel like, oh, this is a product that actually works.
Looking to smash that bowl of fries, potatoes, cheese, and bacon. Two smashed potato bowls, just $3.49. Only at KFC. New customers get $5 to get $200 in bonus bets if you win. Get all the stars and all the freeze. Tell them that they get paid instantly. Only on FanDuel. New customers get $5 to get $200 in bonus bets if you win. FanDuel, America's #1 sportsbook.
The classic Hollywood story. We meet the hero, the Nissan Frontier. Hero faces seemingly impossible challenge. Tension builds. The plot twist. The hero prevails. In Hollywood, this would be the end. But out here, we're just getting started.
The Nissan Frontier.
Hotels.com rewards every stay with one key cash. What does that call it? To go home to Sunday fun.
Oh, boy.
Having health insurance is important. So if anyone in your family has Medicaid or CHIP, listen up. Check the mail for your renewal form. Complete the form. And mail it back right away, so you don't lose your coverage. If you do lose your coverage, visit healthcare.gov to see if you're eligible to enroll in a low-cost, quality health plan. Healthcare.gov.
Tonight's bold moves brought to you by Wingstop. Well, Draymond Green, Yusuf Nurkic, they have a history. Green got suspended because of the hate on Nurkic back in December. And right from the start, they've been going at each other. Good physical battle, although Green didn't pick up a technical error in the third quarter. These two tough big men are in a bit of a slugfest right now. And taking little shots at each other as well, DB.
When you visited with Dr. Mason, do you think he liked this level of showmanship?
Oops. I left the rest remote in the restroom. All right, we're back. Oh, Grayson will shoot a 3. It's a brick. BP another rebound. JK back out. BP to Trace. Trace hangs, and it's going to be a jump ball against Royce O'Neal. Probably should win this jump. Inadvertent whistle. Okay. It's our ball, shockingly. Klay around the curl, open, 3 ball, in and out. Devin Booker on the race against Klay. Beats Klay. That didn't look good for Klay, man. That looked horrible for Klay. Wow. And that's why you don't do the 4 rings thing at him. We miss again. Dangerous time. Second unit. Devin for 3 on the break. No good. Lester jumps too soon. But Royce O'Neal blows the layup. So it's fingernail biting time with our second unit with Klay. Trace levels Grayson. Is that a flop though? Let me make sure it's not a flop. Let me watch the replay. Yeah, Trace a little bit too much shoulder. Yep, a little bit too much shoulder. Got to let him come into you. That's what Steve's saying. That's a flop, but I actually disagree on that one. You can flop, but you definitely can't lower your shoulder like that. Although Devin Booker did that to BP, and that wasn't even a screen. So basketball gods better strike the lightning on Jacyn Goble pretty soon before the game ends, please. And by that, I don't mean literal lightning. I mean just even up the calls, man. Bradley Beal, baseline, no good. Lester over to JK. But we're too crowded on that fast break. Probably go look at that at the practice. And we JK fakes a million times to get a foul by Royce O'Neal's chin. Too much hacking by Royce. If he just kept his arms up, he would have got the charge call. But I worry that Vogel will want to review this one, and then there could be problems. So they're not going to do that, thank goodness. And one is good. I probably would have challenged that if I were Vogel, but too much arm swinging by O'Neal. Devin charges into BP. All right, that's 2. Goble got something right. Stop the presses. Another charge taken by BP. Klay loses it again. Come on. It just against Eubanks, very, very unathletic play, but Eubanks, come on, bro. Oh man, you feel for Klay. It's just that let's have a more humble attitude about stuff later, hopefully. Eric Gordon attacks, draws a foul. You know, back in the day when I played my men's league and we screwed up, we would sub ourselves out. You know, it would be that funny, this kind of thing. And then, you know, Klay's people will probably go, but he's, he'll it's just the confidence part, the arrogance part. Yeah, okay. I mean, I get that. It's a paradox, man. It's a paradox. We're down by 1. Feels like we should be down more, but Klay, JK screen. Klay gets the ball. Royce gets a screen by Trace. Trace tic-tac-toe to BP. Nope. Dribbles and finds Klay for 3. Off balance, no good. Trace rebound. Oh, it just turned around and you would have had a dunk. But he gives it to Lester for 3. Thanks for saving the day, Les. Way to go, Les. Booker for 3. In and out. Make or miss league. JK with the rebound. Good to see the young kids doing this against Book. A Booker-led squad. Beal's out there. Gordon's out there. 18 seconds left, but actually 8 on the shot clock. 8-second or 7-second differential. JK over to BP. BP attacks Eubanks. Short. Ah, just missed it. And Klay can't bend down to reach another one. Oh, my goodness. I feel bad for him. Yeah, I don't know, guys. This isn't the Klay bashing episode of Let's Go Warriors. It's not meant to be that. Wiggins will check in, but at this point, I'm gonna have to need Brandon Pajemski to finish the game. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what happens. Maybe we need points. Certainly, if we're ahead, Bradley Beal gets it with 3 seconds left. Great defense, JK, to blow up the Drew Eubanks alley-oop. Good thing Beal decided not to do a runner. We're actually up by 2. But what does this tell you? This tells you, man, we can make a dent in the playoffs. We can. We can make a dent. I mean, this is just purely eye test. The eye test shows you we're good enough. We're definitely good enough. Just be patient, and the basketball gods will eventually start translating these ones into wins. All right, I'm on Instagram trying to post a link to this live stream. I do still think that if we're behind, then I would have Klay try and, then we're going offense, defense, Klay and pods. Especially if we're behind by, more than, say, 5 points. Yeah, I like our youth lineup, huh? Klay still has gravity. I'll give him that. And so if we're behind by like, I think if we're behind, even if we're tied, you'd have to have Klay close the game. Even if we're tied, you need points. And they'd probably go small anyways. They probably, I don't know that they'd put Nurkic in there to close. Lisa Salter's talking to Steve. He's just going to give generic answers. All right, pick and roll Beal, but he's left by himself against GP, right? Wing, one-on-one, pull up, elbow, no good. Dario taps it over to BP. Good rebound, Dario. GP, Klay's in there, and Lester. Lester getting minutes against Phoenix. Look at BP with the hezzy. Oh, too hard off the board. He had Eubanks. Now in and out dribble by Beal is muffed up, and he goes to Gordon against Dario. Pulls up for three. It's good. Got to be careful of Eric Gordon. Next time, please, Dario, close out. I'd rather have him burn you for two than give up another three, especially after he's hit one. Lester, pick and roll Dario, pick and pop. Dario for three over Beal, no good. BP still got a hand on it somehow. KD in the game, outlet to Beal. Loses the dribble. Acosta says, oh, he just lost it. KD against GP. Turns the corner, fade away, good. So now we're down three. Yeah, here's where Steph with 26 points. If we go on another lull, just bring in Steph. Dario pick and pop Lester. Lester has Eubanks. Klay brings over somebody, and Lester goes inside to Dario. BP fake out Bull, but Bull's super tall, so be careful. Back out to Lester. 2-1, fade away, step back, good. Lester, a hero. Three right there, man. Oh, Lester ties up the game even. Gordon against Dario. Man, Lester. Gordon for three. Missed it. Good job, Dario. I just talked about that. Got to take pride. And an alley-oop to GP. That athletically reverse layup. He got it in. Wow, GP. BP assist. And a three ball again. Who was that? Beal? No, that was KD. BP gets the step. Reverse layup good. 94 feet later. Timeout. Vogel. The youngsters. And it felt like it was hanging in the balance. Let me watch that one more time. Oh, so pretty good defense by Klay, right? 87, 89, 87, 941. No. Yeah, good defense, BP. It was GP. 91-87 with 931. 91-87, Q4 931. So that was after a lull. Not the best three-point attempt by KD that you'll see, but he thought he could draw a foul or something on that one. GP's looking good. Dean. Young glove. Kids running. Give Lester Klay's minutes. Oh, man. Well, Klay is on the floor right now, though. Klay's in the Lester rotation, and it's a good balance, right? Klay should be with the faster squad, right? We want that. We want the slow guy to be with the fast guys, so there's a balance. I still think Klay should start, Let me be clear. And if we're down in the clutch, then he should be in there. Yeah, so I don't know that I would change anything in the rotation. It just comes down to whether he closes or not. And quite frankly, despite my misgivings with his quote unquote attitude, I think that's neither here nor there at the end of the day. I mean, it's for him. It's for him to play better. Like, me being all judgmental about Klay tonight is really because I think he can play better with the right mentality and the right humility. That doesn't mean I want him to play less. No, I never said that. That doesn't mean I want him to come off the bench. Never said that. In fact, I'm happy with the way things are. I don't like the silly turnovers and the bad shots that he's going to have, but that doesn't mean I'm going to bench him that particular moment. It depends on the game. And in fact, even with all the little things that he's done wrong tonight, which isn't a lot, I would still have him in the game if we're losing in the fourth. We got an off-ball foul on Gary, trying to prevent KD from getting to a spot. And I don't mind that foul. It's just that you can only do that one time. Just do that one time. And now we've got, and GP steals the inbound. Dario gets it over to Les. Does not pull. Good job, Les. We handed off Dario to Klay. Klay back to GP. Over to Dario. Over to BP. Oh, Dario could have shot it, but got plenty of clock. Klay against KD. Oh, boy. Gets it stripped. Lester, 4-3. Oh, and he drives right by KD, but he misses the layup. No call. I would love to see if that was a foul. What a sequence, though. Too bad we couldn't cash in and Beal score. That sucks. Damn, that sucks. My stream is a little far behind right now. Les again against KD. Foul this time by Eubanks. No call, and the guy's not there to see it. Let me watch the replay. Can't tell if Lester got fouled by... Oh, yeah. KD's got his hand on his back. Jeez, man. That was Acosta, though, right? I mean, a couple of good drives by Lester, and yet turned into nothing. Nothing to show for it. The proverbial nothing to show for it. Beal attacks, scores, and so a couple of possessions there they got. So we're tied up, 91 apiece. Steph about to check in, though. And that's a turnover. Oh, I look up and BP gives the ball to Eubanks or something like that. I'm not sure. Lester needs to flop on that screen. KD scores, and it's a timeout. Lester's pissed. Let me see what happened. It's 93-91 something. BP literally had the ball slip out of his hands. Lester needs to flop on that. I'm just saying that's what I would do if I was playing in the game. 7:42 left to go. 93-91, 7:42. And let me see who the ref was on the drive attempts by Leicester. That's Acosta on that one. And Acosta on the other one. But Goble was on this side. Nope. Can't really see anything on the first Leicester layup attempt. And that one, the one that I already said, KD had his hand on Leicester's back. That one was Acosta. Acosta should have seen that one. And like I said in my article, the problem is that all of the refs suck. So it's a coin flip every single time. Let's see who we're subbing in right here. Timeout. Okay. Let's go box score. Man, Klay 2 for 10. Yikes. I would bring back the starters too. I would want the starters right now. Don't mess around. Just go with the starters. That does include Klay, but if we somehow get ahead or if he screws up a couple times, then you got to take him out, bring in Podziemski. I still do think Klay out there with Steph is tremendous gravity. Let's not forget that, especially when we need buckets, i.e. tied or behind. Let's not forget that. So anyways, we go alley-oop JK. Yes, sir. ATO alley-oop JK. Magnifique. I think it was Draymond. I didn't see it. Beal inside of Nurkic. We swarm Nurkic. Reverse layup, no good. And Draymond taps it up, but Leicester can't get there. Swing past KD, 3-ball good. Over Wiggs. You just got to be there. But I can't blame Leicester because he had to guard 2 guys. He was right in between both of them. Another lob. Bad pass, Draymond. Oh, man. And 3-ball. Beal, no good over Draymond. Good closeout, Draymond. And we're going to Wiggins, pick and roll with Steph. Behind the back. Gets fouled. Fouled by Beal. That should be 4 on Beal, right? Yep, 4 on Beal. Beal complains, but there's really no argument on that one. All right, Wiggs. Got to cash in here. Are we free throws? Yep. Nope. You could see that one was not going in from the moment he released it. Leicester comes in. Who was in before that? Klay's on the bench. So looks like we're going with Podziemski as it turns out, even down 3. So getting out coached by Steve. So yeah, no, Podziemski was in already. Leicester came out. Wait a minute, who came in? Now I got to spoil myself. Don't look at the play-by-play. Eubanks dunk? No, this is old. What happened? KD score? Play-by-play, Q4. KD turnover. Wiggins rebound, Green turnover. 3-ball Steph, right side over Okogie. It's a good matchup. Had the dunk, turnover, steal, rebound, sub out, sub out. Lester came out, but it didn't show anything. Rebound, put back dunk. He's going to get a put back dunk. Oops. Booker for 3 again, Wiggs. JK, good tip. Our closeouts have been great. Steph, pick and roll with Dray. Shoots a 3, short. Wiggins dunk, put back. There it is. We are now up 99-96, 523. $523, 99.96. I hope the world can now see that the Warriors are for real. So all of your hot takes about how bad our team has been, well, you didn't know this. In fact, not even a whole lot of Warriors people know this. We're 12-18. We were 12-18 without Draymond. What are we now? We're 1 game under, right? If my browser would choose to work. 24-25, so we're 12-7 with Draymond. People just don't realize that. We got another Slater tweet retransmitted by Arbel on Twitch. Steph Curry 19 for 29 from 3. Let's get back to the box score here. Let's go Warriors. See a death lineup reference. I'm not going to call it that. I'm not going to call that. Let me save you from the basketball gods. Let me save us all from the basketball gods. Oh, man. Yeah. Hats off to GP2. What a performance. All right. Beal brings it up. Not Beal. Booker brings it up on Wiggs. Pick and roll Grayson to get the switch to Steph. Booker, Steph. Hezzy goes in, fades away, finds KD in the corner. It's no good. Good closeout, JK. Good closeout. Steph, Grayson, pick. Steph, Nurkic. No. Goes through the corner. Grayson chases. JK now to BP. Running out of shot clock. That was a weird pass, but BP on it. Fade away 3. Got it. Over Nurkic. Perfect. That's exactly who I want you to score against. Oh. KD inside. Good. Oh, he's so deadly. 424, 423, 422. We're up by 4. JK wants to go downhill on Beal. Beal backs up. We'll post you up then. JK, fadeaway 2. It's short. Well, you got the one chance to do that. Don't do that again. And Booker, Euro step, no call against BP. Good job, BP. Keep your hands up. Steph, pick and roll. I mean, no roll, just the pick 3. No good. Nurkic rebound. Booker will shoot a 3 over Dray, and he hits. That's the superstar money. We're up by 1. Booker's complaining about a foul. He can shut up now. Stop it. Okay, Buck, you want me to go look it up? Let's look it up. We got a timeout. Why don't I clip this for all of us? Let's see if he got fouled. I actually don't know. I don't know. Where is the Booker Euro? Let's look for it. I still haven't located that one particular play yet. Nope, it's not there. So, oh, okay, I just got it. Oh my God. I was just about to click away from it or go back 15 more seconds. I just glanced at it. The first glance that I saw, Booker, do you want me to think of you as a wuss? All right then. Keep arguing those and you'll just get into the category of certain types of players that whine like that. We'll come back to it later. We got BP over to Draymond, fakes a handoff, fouled by Nurkic. Nurkic looks down at him. Yep. Easy call. I mean, I would have loved Steph to go in there and just face up on Nurk, but he didn't do that. Somebody be the enforcer. Too nice of guys, man. And Draymond upstairs to JK on the pick and roll. Sort of a tic-tac-toe in a way. Alley-oop. Via pick and roll Steph. Beal hung in the air. Wiggins, great defense. Grayson now against Wiggs. BP, pretty good defense on Book. Grayson, no, gets knocked away by Wiggins. What a great defensive game by Wiggs, quietly. 4.6 on the shot clock. So baseline inbounds, a blib. Nurkic is holding Wiggs, no call. KD for 3 over JK. Short, great defense, JK. Steph slows it down, though. And Steph gets downhill on Nurkic, doubled. BP extra pass. Wiggins to Draymond. Draymond. And he fakes out Nurkic. Love it. Layup good. Nurkic, you look like a fool. Oh, yes. Perfect. Thank you, Nurk. Making Nurkic look silly. Love it. Love it. Okay, we are going to look at which one? Yep. Let's take a look at this one. This is good. Analyzing at the 214 mark, 2014. Analyzing the no call Book versus BP from 4:10 mark. Here we go. Here we go. Booker comes down. Attacks. Here we go. This is the third time I'm seeing it. Both times were glances. This one, let's put it at playback speed 0.5. Here we go. What do you got here? Oops, I lost my, okay, let's see. Oh my God. Oh my God. You're such a wuss. Wuss confirmed. And while we're doing that, why don't I screenshot this? Oh, we're back to action. So let me screenshot that and we'll go right back to action. Booker now up top. Gets down the lane on Kuminga, draws a foul. It's and 1. Well, Kuminga hasn't really been known for his help defense. So, yeah, you're still a wuss. Still a wuss. Buck, you're a wuss. Nurkic is a wuss. The Phoenix wusses. I'd rather be rooting for the Warriors. I don't know how you can root for this crap. Draymond down the lane. Bye-bye, KD. Is that another pick and roll? I looked up and Draymond was scoring a layup. Yep, pick and roll Steph. Standard. But Booker scores again. Just baseline against, no, not baseline, but attacks JK. JK is not the best point of attack. Now JK against Book. Over to BP for 3. Oh, bounces twice on the rim. No clutch gene on that one. Too bad. I don't mind it, but we're only up by 2. And Booker fade away, got in the lane. And why is, because Wiggs has to cover KD, right? Yep. Let's put Draymond on Book for crying out loud. JK can't do it, man. Steph for 3. Tried to do the hero ball. Didn't fall. Book against Wiggs. I'd rather have that. He's going between the legs, behind the back. Attacks. Leaves his feet. Beal against Steph. Scores. Now we're behind by 2. 6 unanswered points, I believe. Or maybe 4 or 6. Steph one-on-one. Grayson turns the corner. Attacks. KD helps. No good. Steph wanted a foul. No call. I wonder. Was that Jacyn Goble? Perhaps. Yes, it was Jacyn Goble. I have confirmation. Oh my God. DBook. BP. Fadeaway. It's in and out and in. Down 2 again. 35 seconds. 0.6. We're down. Well, basketball gods, we need your help. Need your help. Let me clip the layup by Steph and see if there was contact. I honestly don't know. I just know that I don't trust Jacyn Goble to make a call in that particular situation. Yeah, Grayson Allen's arm is right into Steph's ribs. I mean, we've got a whole book. We got a whole slew of highlights. Absolute slew of highlights here. Let's take a look. 219 Mark, analyzing the non-call Steph versus Grayson Allen. Here we go. Hope I can do this before they come back to action. Stop screen, share screen. Let's look at this real quick if I'm able to. Looks like a lot of contact by Grayson. Let's go playback speed 0.5. Here we go. I mean, what is that? Did you see that? I mean, come on. I don't know what they're looking at. All right, so we inbound. Here we go. Steph up top. Bye-bye, KD. Finds JK down low. Blocked by KD. Misses the putback. Draymond causes a jump ball, though, with Beal. JK, man, you got to hit that. I mean, God. Ugh. That's frustrating. But we have a jump ball, and we should win the jump ball. And I hope I didn't jinx it by saying that, but you got to convert that. Could be the game right there. But I know how you feel, man. I've missed layup to lose a game. But we haven't lost yet. So it's still 28 seconds left, 22 on the shot clock. Jacyn Goble over to tell JK that they need to be foot to foot, and yet JK isn't doing anything. And Beal won the tip. Oh, we got a 5-second differential. Don't foul, JK. Well, if it hit a 2 or 3, we're dead, but we're not going to foul. It looks like pick and roll Grayson. Steph goes away. Another pick by Grayson. DBook. We trap DBook. Swing, swing, swing over to Eric, over to Beal. Here's the game winner. Missed it. 3. Oh boy. 2, 1. No, we call timeout. Steve had to call timeout on that one. 2.8 left. Like, he's a little far to, normally he wouldn't call timeout, but we only have 2.8, but now goes back to 3.0. 3.0 down to good D. Beal misses a 3. What happened on that jump ball? Draymond was pissed. What are they discussing? The refs are conferencing. I think Draymond might have been pissed by the fact that he threw the ball up before both guys were ready. Nope. I don't know what Draymond's pissed off at. He legitimately just lost. He lost the tip, in my opinion. And that was with how many seconds left? There were 22 on the clock, so that was like 28 or something like that. Yep. Had a few mistakes there. The good news, Klay's in there, by the way. The good news is that win or lose, we have a squad. We have a squad. Trying to beat a team like Phoenix, they're looking for they're definitely a championship contender as well, assuming they can get through certain steps in the playoffs. Anyways, 3.3 is the official. Steph. Oh, it's a tough pass. He hits it. 0.7 left. Basketball gods. Oh, what an incredible play. It's Podziemski had to throw it perfectly, and he did. 0.7 left. Oh, what a pass by Podziemski. And what a read by Steph. I mean, these guys, man. Podziemski he gets it. This guy gets it. He and Steph are on the same wavelength. Just threw it just enough that Beal couldn't get to it. I mean, incredible pass. What an incredible pass, man. And an incredible catch. And also Steph, oh man, Steph kind of leaning down to get away from KD. Basketball gods, man, basketball gods. There's a little basketball gods involved in that. There's a lot of Steph involved in that too. But I tell you what, you just keep pounding the rock. You keep pounding the rock, pounding the rock. It's not over yet, though. Just like we said literally a couple minutes ago, how it wasn't over for the Warriors possibly losing. It's not over yet. Lacob is standing. His wife, Nicole, takes a seat, though, for some strange reason. Stand the hell up, Nicole. What's up with that? Nicole Lacob doesn't stand up. Come on, Nicole. Not you, Diaz. Lacob. Here's the inbound. Tapped out by Wiggins. We win. Jacyn Goble, I told you. I told you. I told you. Jacyn Goble, I told you. He's going to call a foul. He's going to call a foul. And Steph says, don't worry. We can review this. Goble calls a foul. Of course. Of course he does. Steph says, don't worry. That's nothing. They're going to, oh my God, we got to do a poll. Do the refs screw this up? Yes, of course. It's Adam's crew. No, amazingly, B-ball gods. What's Doris saying? When that foul occurs, do you even agree it's a foul? Even Draymond and Steve are not sure that they'll get it right. I don't know. That angle right there kind of, I need to see one more angle. I don't know. I think maybe Wiggins might have grabbed him on the other side. Where's the baseline? I need a baseline angle. I'm rewinding to find a baseline angle. But of course it's Jacyn Goble. I told you. The baseline angle doesn't look like there's anything. Oh, Booker's holding him down like this with the armpit. Looks like Booker has an armpit hold. I think they're going to screw this up. Looks like Book has an armpit hold on Wiggs. Should be an offensive foul, actually. But who the hell calls that? Only Goble would call that. Oh my God, Goble's the worst. The worst. Excuse me, Doris. He's holding him. Booker's holding him. I'm losing respect for Doris. Doesn't see the armpit hold. Foul to give, 0.6. Thank God there's a foul to give. 0.6. Here we go again. Look at Steph. Steph is exactly saying the armpit hold. What did I tell you? So we're going to side out again. 0.6 like that, but it's going to change right now. Let's see. GP is on the ball. I would not cover the ball. Why would you cover the ball? I'm worried about that. Draymond on KD, JK, Wiggs on Book. Steph not even in the game. Tried to go to Beal, nothing. And this time Draymond breaks it up and we win. Draymond breaks it up. Perfect. Go to Draymond every time. He's the best defender in the history of the game. Way to go, Draymond. Save the day. Valiant effort. Good play call. And you got to give credit to whoever was covering Beal. I think JK. Let's watch JK. Good job, JK. That's the perfect kind of defense that JK can play off the ball. And let's watch one more time. I want to watch one more time. Wiggins on Booker. Yep. The play was never to Booker. Yep. You can only draw so many plays that it becomes more and more difficult to do. So I'll take it. I'll take it, man. Jacyn Goble, basically basketball gods greater than Jacyn Goble. Thank God we had a foul to give. Oh, man. I told you. Like 45 minutes ago, it would have to be basketball gods over Jacyn Goble. Oh, my God. Did I not? Let's listen to Steph with Lisa Salters.
Muscle memory. You've talked to me before about just having this irrational confidence that you can keep doing this forever. But seriously, Steph, how do you keep doing it over and over and over? Believe in God. That everything that I do to prepare the people around me, my love for the game will always energize me. And I think no matter what's going on in our season, no matter how deep you get into your career, if you have those three things, usually good things happen. And I get to enjoy this to the fullest. I'm blessed, man. That's all I can say. A couple of weeks ago, we were talking about playing against LeBron. You guys put on a show tonight. Just how sweet is it when you go up against another old-timer like Kevin? It's the gift that keeps on giving for us as competitors, obviously for the league. All three of our teams are in weird positions in the standings, but it's still, we always bring the best out of each other. And I feel like that's something I know Brian said it a long time ago when we played him, like something we'll tell our kids and we'll be able to reminisce, but you still got to get ready to play because I don't know when he's going to stop, I don't know when 23's going to stop, so that's the beauty of basketball. Keep it going, thanks. Congratulations.
Super loud post game that I couldn't really hear myself, but we'll take it. Okay. Time to look at them standings. And it's going to look nice, isn't it? We're back to 500. Incredibly. We back. 500. Let's see it right now. Oh, my God. We're 10th. Oh, look out. We are 10th. Did Utah lose? They lost. I just call a spade a spade. That's all I got to say, man. I just call a spade a spade. Jacyn Goble is trash. Jacyn Goble is trash. There's no two ways about it. Jacyn Goble, you almost took the game away from us, but basketball God said no, not this time. Well, we somehow survived the poll. Actually, no, they did screw it up. They didn't get it right. They didn't see the armpit hold. Final tally for not seeing the Booker armpit hold. No confidence in your crew. No confidence in your Keystone Cops, Adam. Good Lord. It's so bad, man. ABC went over to 49ers coverage, and we're going to go back to Warriors postgame on NBC. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Here we go again. Come on, don't say that, oh, he didn't work this offseason. I got to remove that. That's people come onto the stream and you read that, somebody commented that Klay took it easy this offseason. Then suddenly that becomes facts. No, stop it with that. He's older. Just wait. You wait, you youngsters. You start if you play basketball, that's a big if, but if you play basketball and once you hit 34, your body doesn't go to where your mind wants it to go. And that just happens. It's the acceptance of that. It is not anything else. He can start, he can have the same rotation, and in fact, I thought that maybe we needed him in there for the gravity to catch up because we were actually behind. In fact, let's look at what the score was when he came out of the game and Steve went with Brandon Podziemski, and that's fine too. If that's how we're going with it, that's how we're going with it. We won. Steve was right. I was actually wrong. Actually, Klay did come in for the last play, which Steph thankfully made it, but we had Lester, and then we had sub in. Oh wait, sub in. No, that was sub out. No, that's what is this? This is the wrong quarter. Fourth quarter, 0-1. Okay, I'm looking at the wrong side. It's upside down now. They switched it. Sub in Klay. Yeah, we know that. Kuminga. Thank goodness. Like, how did Draymond lose that that jump ball, man? Good Lord. 4:30 to go. Sub out Quinones and Podziemski. So we needed Lester for the defense for a little bit. And he came in and we were down. No, we were up by 3. Were we really up by 6? Man, we were up by 6. Then we're up by 3. We're up by 5. We're up by 3. We're up by 2. Up by 4. Up by 2. Tied up. Down 2. Down 2. And then we win. Catherine, are you at the game? Yep. Read my article since you're here. Oh, yeah, for sure. So, first of all, go read my article, LetsGoWarriors.com, on the referees. So there's that. And then there's the thing about Nurkic. Yeah, I mean, this game proves to me that we should continue to hate Nurkic and Booker. And Grayson Allen the next time he does a hard foul. The next time he flops or does a violent foul. So Grayson Allen's part of that as well. Yep. Don't forget to read my article, please. Just go read it. Contribute a little tiny bit of something. It doesn't help my revenue actually, but I don't know. Maybe it does if you click on any of the videos that are in here. Not the Instagram ones, not that one either. I guess the YouTube ones. Yeah. If you click on the YouTube ones, our YouTube channel, which by the way, since you're here, Chris Paul workout from Indianapolis. And Klay looking angry after the Philly game, but that's always his demeanor. Warriors. I much prefer first-time commenters to comment something like this. It's way more along the lines of what we do here at Let's Go Warriors. I would even have that rather than any complaint about the refs or Nurkic. Although for tonight, I get it. Pods needs to be more confident. You saw the 3 he hit. He is confident. It is difficult to play with Steph and Klay. It just is. FYI, I talked to BP's trainer like, once per week minimum. So you found the right place. You want to know more about Brandon Pajemski? Well, we can talk. But I go back to really appreciate Iago Ferreira for your first comment on here to be something like that, to support the Warriors. I would really prefer that than the nitpicky things like this. Oh, this guy needs to do that. That guy needs to do that. X needs to do that. Y needs to do that. And Z needs to do that because I'm a needy fan, right? It's just tired. Like, come here and say that. Like, remember to root for the team. Don't forget. Oh, good to see you, Ryan, out of San Antonio. Yeah, what a What a shot. Yeah, I mean, look, we have at least another run. I'm going to say 1 run. I'm going to say 2 runs if we do something magical with the roster and some star pops free. You never know, you know? Some star popping free. Let's list them off every year over the past few years. Kyrie, Harden, Damian Lillard, you know, it's not always the ones that you don't want. Sometimes a guy like Damian Lillard will pop free. You never know. You never know. And I do think that if a star pops free, we can use the Wiggins and CP3 contracts to go get them, but it's a long shot and it's not predictable. However, I'm going to disagree in terms of I'm nitpicking, but I don't think this squad, unless JK goes crazy. JK could be him. JK could be him. But as is, so good point. Good point. I mean, I'm glad that you brought it up. I'm glad that you brought it up. So let's take a look at this. Calvin. I'm sure happy that you said that rather than what they do on the Twitter shitter app. Twitter X Xitter shitter. I don't know what they call it anymore. But together this team has at least another run or 2. I'm going to say 1. The reason why I say 1 is just that I see even Steph, Klay, and Dray all just looking older. And meanwhile, the NBA is getting faster. Unless JK becomes him. Let's say JK develops a killer outside shot. Okay? Kawhi style. So it could be that, or we end up trading for a star that would probably have to involve CP and Wiggs' contract, along with some star becoming magically available. And as I say that, obviously, here's my referee article, obviously. As I say that, where is it? The one guy that we thought might be in the realm of possibility of breaking free as a star you could go get, and this is, we're really going off tangent here, would be someone like Karl Anthony Towns. But, I mean, I would think Minnesota would want to do anything they can to keep him. That's just as much a guess as Giannis. Giannis somehow, you know, shit hits the fan in Milwaukee and he wants out, whatever. But that's why I think when you say together this team has at least another run or 2, I'm going to say it's 1 run, unless because the guys are getting older at a rapid pace, because the rest of the NBA, just look at it. It's getting faster and faster. You think OKC is going to get worse? No, they're just getting better. You know, you think Minnesota, they're getting better. Anthony Edwards is becoming more and more of an all-star type. And if Minnesota keeps winning like this, then pretty soon Anthony Edwards is going to be talked about as a potential MVP. And so, like, I don't know about this team, right? I'm nitpicking. I really am. I don't know that there's more than one run. But if a superstar prize free and we do some, what you call right here, salary cap manipulation to try and get a slot, it's good that Klay's 43 million is not going to be 43 million again, because that is killing us. And that's why we didn't do anything at the trade deadline. That's part of it. That's not the only reason why. I saw, by the way, GP2 is in the foyer with Kareth. Speaking of Kareth and Zena were on the pregame on the court, and they're talking about, oh yeah, we kept Chris Paul because of X, Y, Z, ABC. Well, the one big thing they forgot is that this is a contract that can be used to as optionality at the end of the season. His guarantee date is the day after the draft. You can combine these two and have 54 million to do something that's worth something. You know, those are contracts that you can use. If you trade away Chris Paul right now for like I don't know, Kuzma, I don't know, DeJounte, there's just limited options right now. You do that, then you're locked into Kuzma. Like, I don't know that you want to be locked in like that. You want to lock into guys that are making 40, 50 million. You don't want to lock into guys that are, you know, what's Kuzma right now? 25 million? No, 25 million? Nah. Like you want a star. And the way the Warriors can get a star is with the combination of Chris Paul and Andrew Wiggins' contracts, assuming you sign Klay Thompson for like 20 million, which he is worth. Klay is worth 20 million. He's definitely worth 20 million. He's just not worth 43 million, which handcuffs us at the trade deadline. And that part, A, it's too complicated to explain on local TV. I get that. But B, that's the part that just the average fan is not understanding, which is why I wrote about it with the great help of Eric Giamino. In fact, or Giamino. In fact, it's really all of his doing. But I needed to broadcast the message that he and I talked about. He literally said that the whole league knows at the start of the trade season, starting in January, the whole league knew that the Warriors were looking to get off of Wiggins' contract if Wiggins kept playing the same. First of all, he didn't keep playing the same. He played way better. But secondly, that contract, you know, he has to work himself back to playing at that value of 24. And I think we're getting it over the past week and a half. And then also in the article, it's to talk about really, I mean, I had to put some in the headline. So I started with, you know, everybody saying, oh, we got to trade Wiggins for this or that or whatever. Like why? Oh, you know, Dallas is interested in Wiggins. Oh, who was the other team that was interested in Wiggins? Whatever it was, Cleveland. I don't know. But like the reason why they were interested in Wiggins was because at the beginning of the trade window, starting in January, everybody knew the Warriors were thinking about getting off of Wiggins' contract, possibly. So now you have the trickle-down effect. And so that's why lately there's teams interested. But we weren't going to trade him. Like we would have to be in seriously dire straits to push the panic button on that. We need his contract with Chris Paul's during the offseason to see what we do. Like maybe we can squeeze another championship out this season. I just don't think there's more to squeeze out of this type of roster. If we win the championship and we kind of keep the same, I just don't know that we can repeat. We're just old. And it's really showing up now. I mean, the old, not even the Spurs had to go through this. I'll put it that way. I'll put a little hyperbole in it to get everybody's attention. Not even the Spurs had to go through this kind of NBA. We got Steve in the foyer. Let's listen in.
And everyone was like, oh my gosh, what a brilliant idea. So that's how it went.
It's why you have 9 rings. Yeah.
Jordan, Duncan, Steph. Yeah, just get the ball to those guys. You're going to win a lot.
Very good. Hey, one of the things we were watching in this game was Draymond Green and Nurkic. What did you think of the chippiness between them and how Draymond handled that?
I loved it. That's what this is about. It's the highest level competition in the world. There's great respect between those two guys. Nurkic is a hell of a player. Draymond's a Hall of Famer. They're going at it, and a little trash talk never hurt anybody.
How was GPT's return?
He was great. GP, he made an impact immediately with his defense. He got a dunk on the first play. He was out there on a pick and roll. His speed and burst is just electrifying, and our fans feel it. He changes the game when he gets out there.
What do you think about being 500 right now and putting at a 500 average and winning 4 straight games?
Well, it's been a difficult season in a lot of ways, but we know we have a really good team. But we're starting to put it together. You can see the defense improving dramatically. And as the defense gets better, we're going to start winning more of these close games. The ones we were losing earlier in the season, I think we're going to start closing. Because when the defense is better, you can get stops. And then you've got a lot of firepower with Steph and Klay and others. You got a great chance to close games.
It feels like this is what you've been saying this season, your belief in the team that it will start to turn around. Do you see that belief? They can see it themselves now.
They feel it, yeah. They feel it. And you just always have to remember that these NBA seasons are marathons. They're not sprints. And so you have to embrace the ups and downs and keep the big picture in mind. Where do you have to get better? What are the lineup combinations that are working? This year's been interesting for us because we've got a lot of young guys who are emerging. And so trying to find the right combinations has been challenging, but I think we're finding a good groove right now.
Thank you, Steve.
All right, thanks, Kara.
All right, good stuff there as we track a little fitness here. Track the keys to success.
So again, on the refs, I don't think there's a conspiracy against the Warriors so much as that there's just, like I said in the article on LetsGoWarriors.com, if you scroll down a little bit and look for the refs one, it's just that when you get incompetence like this and 3 refs that are really not on the same page, everybody's like looking at the game in their kind of blinders view, and you don't have a team that's representative of the refs out there. Luckily, basketball gods outweighed the incompetence of Jacyn Goble tonight. So, sometimes it flips the other way and you get a little lucky, if you will. But yeah, that's the problem. It's funny how people go, oh, we got to beat the refs too. Yeah, exactly. And the thing is that you're not beating the refs. You're really beating. It's not like you're playing the Suns and then you got to beat the team of refs. No, the refs are on 3 different teams. That's my point. It shouldn't be that way. Like, I'd almost rather it be a conspiracy theory. Like they got together before the game and they acted as a team to just make a whole bunch of non-calls and calls on the Warriors only. Well, the problem is that Jacyn Goble sees the game in a way that doesn't benefit the Warriors. Marc Davis sees the game in a way that isn't like that. They're not on the same team. So that's the funny paradox of it. And again, they need a fourth ref out there. There's a guy on the baseline that consistently misses stuff, and they just don't know what to do, how to make that balance between um, too many foul calls and not enough. And that's the problem when it comes down to someone like Steph. I'm going to take a quick restroom break, but I'll be right back. Too bad we don't have Dean tonight. He's busy working. Best to you, Dean. NBC is doing Niners right now.
We played solid. We tried to eliminate more foul. Just on the top, we were going out there and getting stops after stops. I think that kind of helped us.
GP2 said it's the connectivity for this team right now, the chemistry. What do you feel building right now? Because you guys want better than that plan.
All right, they got Kuminga in the foyer, so let's go back a little bit. Let's listen in on this one. Here we go.
All right, okay. 4 straight wins for this team. You guys are at 500 now. What do you think about the way the defense came through to help you with this win?
I think we're all locked in. We play solid. We try to eliminate more fouling. Just that mentality of going out there and getting stops after stops. I think that kind of helped us.
GP2 said it's the connectivity for this team right now, the chemistry. What do you feel building right now? Because you guys want better than that play-in.
I mean, I just said team chemistry. I feel like we all know each other now. We all play for each other every other time, every position. And now just that boundary, just knowing each other more on the floor now, that helping us.
I think some of your teammates have said you are unstoppable. When you attack the rim, you can get whatever you want. How is the game slowing down for you right now, and how is your confidence at this point?
I mean, my confidence just comes from my teammate. Every other day, helping me. They're helping me on just small details. And I just go out there and just practice the things that are helping me every other day and just the lane we play. And like I said, it's just helping me every other day. So that kind of helping me to go out there and just slow down and see the game even better.
Draymond found you on some alley-oops as well. How do you describe your two-man game with Draymond?
Our two-man games is crazy. It's exciting because I already know that anytime because Draymond is like a point guard, he controls the floor, he surveys everything, and just playing off for him, I know I'm gonna get easy bucket that I don't need to work for.
And finally, what did you think of Steph's game winner?
I keep seeing so many that every other time there's a different type of game winner. It's one of the greatest to do it. I'm gonna give him that one. That things he just did today was crazy. We all didn't have that much hopes. Once he cut the ball and it was wide open, and I knew it was going in.
You knew it was going to stay there, but you felt like with 3.3 seconds left, I mean, it had to go in Steph's hands, yeah?
It for sure definitely had to go. And we all knew it was going to stay, but just him making the shot. It's something that we don't see from anybody else but Steph.
JK, thank you very much.
Thank you so much.
JK, we're in all too, man.
Oh, look at here. Hey, that's Chris Mullin would say. We're back in the box.
Yeah, I guess that's the one thing is when Monty Poole, and maybe I'll talk to Monty in the off season, but when Monty Poole mentioned that there was something about like the refs where they were thinking that Steph tries to draw too many fouls or tries to manufacture fouls. I got to figure out what the exact wording on that is. So I'm going to have to hit up Monty next time in passing. If you have a link, let me know. I still don't know if I'd call that a conspiracy yet, but closest thing you can get to it. So we'll see. I need more information. Yep, Wiggs and Kuminga. Oops, wrong one. Where is the other one? Oh, it just showed up. Yeah. Oh, no, that's not it. Where's the other one? I'm seeing on YouTube your one about Dunleavy having confidence in Wiggins and Kuminga. I would say that they were playing better before, week and a half before the trade deadline. So yeah, but it is confidence in them by not trading him for sure. But there's nothing out there to get for Wiggins. Like, so I mean, yeah, but like I don't know if we trade them if we still, we're stuck in the mud a little bit, but there's just nothing out there on the market. You can't give up a wing that plays pretty damn good defense for, not a wing that plays pretty good defense, right? Really tough to do in this day and age of lineups of like Minnesota, LA, Denver, OKC, Sacramento, and Phoenix, when all these guys, you cannot give up a wing without getting another wing. And that was the thing that, there was Eric G, our guy, Eric G, he was saying, he's the NBA draft expert, and he was saying that if he were GM, he'd probably trade for PJ Washington for Looney and GP2, which I understand that cleans up the salary cap table a bit, and you're maybe getting better long-term value than Looney. But GP2, giving up GP2, even though he's only got one more year with us at $9 million. After that, who knows? Hard to predict. But like, I can't give up GP2 right now. And I wrote that in the Wiggins article. I literally said that I wouldn't be able to give up GP2 right now because we're so in need of point of attack defense. So the whole thing of like, oh, I'm so glad Wiggins wasn't traded. It's like, we weren't trading Wiggs. I mean, it's just like, nah, you'd be crazy. You'd be crazy too. Like, you need a wing of some type to play some type of defense, no matter how bad the offense is. Unless he just really stunk up the place, which he hasn't really done. I mean, he was just as bad as you could get on offense earlier in the season. Like, dribbling the ball and losing the ball type of thing, which thankfully he's not doing anymore. All mental. So we weren't trading Wiggs the whole time. And again, the article here is to say that we were thinking about trading Wiggs, but way in the beginning of the trade window. To actually do it is another, step you have to take. And the reason why is you start thinking about the long-term consequences of the whole roster, but also with 24 million right now. As of January 1st, he was not playing like a 24 million player, right? He's playing worse than that, maybe under 20 million. And that's what guys like Eric do all the time. Any day of the season, they're going to assess this and if you're playing up to your value or not. That's all that was. So all this talk about, Wiggins might get traded, not get traded, etc. That's all just, at this point, it's hyperbole. So that's the moving target of the trade window and the trade deadline. It's always a moving timeline. It's never constant. So you think about Wiggins' contract on day one, January 1st, not necessarily the same thing you're thinking on February 7th, right? And that's kind of the moral of that story. Okay, let's look at some comments. Oh gosh, someone complaining in the comments. Oh boy. What are we looking at? How could any Warriors supporter ever say Draymond fouled KD? What? You're a... Oh my God. Right? It's so basic. It's so basic. Thank you, Pinky. Oh my God. I got you. So Ruckus is bringing up how Wiggins was recovering from fractured costal cartilage. Yeah, so actually Slater had the best write-up on why Wiggs struggled out of the gate. And it took a couple months. I mean, Wiggins didn't really have an off season. So all I can say is Slater had the best write-up. I don't even know. That was a while ago, at least a month ago. Okay. Okay, what else? Oh yeah, Slater. Slater's awesome. Oh, Ruckus knows. Yeah, but he wrote an article on The Athletic, just detailing that. I can look it up, but it would take a while to find it. How far are we behind the 6th seed? Well, they're 9 games over, but we just beat them. Last year, the 6th seed was us, and we were 4 games over. So that's something to consider. Phoenix is currently the 6th seed at 9 games over. Although last year we were the 6th seed at just 4 games over. Man, this is, it's starting to separate a little bit. Just a week ago, it was like you had to be 7 games over to reach 6th place. Now it's at 9 games over. And I think what might be happening is that just more of the better teams are beating more of the worser teams. Assuming worser is a word. Because look, all of these guys have just lost. Stephen Curry, never worry. I guess that's what GP2 said in the foyer. We haven't had a post game with Steve other than the foyer visit with Kareth. So let me look around for that, and let me look at the NBA media database. Maybe, you never know. Oh, GP2 at the podium. All right. Whoops. January 30th. Post-game live episodes. What? Oh, they changed the name of it. Oh, God, YouTube is so trash. So incredibly trash, man. They have 2 sections of post-game lives, which means if you don't have the right section, you'll never see the actual post-game, even though you told YouTube you wanted that. It's just horrible. It's a freaking crime to do that. Do it like that. It's a glitch, honestly. That's what it is.
How do you feel? Great. About time. It's been about 3 months in rehab, so I've been itching and just ready to get out there, help my teammates, and, and just play the right way, have fun with it. When you visualized tonight coming back on the court, what was the thing that you wanted to accomplish the most out there? I just bring energy and effort. Just that pop off the bench, that we had in the beginning of the season. Just come back and just energize. Just try to energize the team and get us going defensively. And once that happens, it's kind of hard for anybody to stop us offensively. So just come out and bring a spark to the defensive side.
I know hamstring's kind of a tricky injury. How difficult was the last month getting to the point where you felt good, playing the way that you play?
I was just knowing, you got to take it day by day. It's just going to take time to get right. So once we pass that threshold, where the pain was basically going unmanageable, and just get after it and strengthen it. I had strength, so we just kept, I just kept playing every day until I felt I was ready.
How different does this team that you're coming back to feel? The way you're playing, the starting lineup, small wall, obviously you guys got momentum. Just how different does it feel?
We just got back to what we was doing at the beginning of the season. We got away from it a little bit. But I think we starting to understand and get our connectivity back and, We got to get our communication back, and once we do that, everything will flow well. I think we're like first in half court defense in the last 10 games. So we just got to build on that and keep going.
All right, that's G.
Okay. All right, I think I'm going to probably stay on for another half an hour, and then I'm going to go into Niners mode. But yeah, that was GP2, and I wanted to answer Kimbo. Kimbo said, what did he say? He goes, let me find it. Kimbo says, oh wow, got a lot of people saying stuff. Oh, I totally forgot what he said. Where is it? Didn't delete it, did you? No. Kimbo. I wish I could just sort on user. That'd be nice. Maybe it was Kelvin messing up the K's there. Maybe it was Kelvin. Dang it. At the tip of my tongue. I'm just like, what was I going to say? Where can you go watch the live? I would say NBC Sports Bay Area, but I don't know if they're doing all of them. NBA League Pass for sure. As Nicole is reporting, saying. Nicole's got an Instagram link. What is this? GP2. Okay. That's the Warriors account. Anyway, let's keep looking at this. We still have 2 open roster spots. Yep. I don't exactly know what the rule is, but it's been said by certain credentialed media that we have 2 weeks to fill the 14th spot. So I don't know how to predict it. It could be Leicester getting converted. It could be something else. We'll see. I actually wrote about it because Mark Spears tweeted about it right here. And then he deleted the tweet. So I thought that was weird. So go check that out on filling the 14th spot and Spears mysteriously deleting his tweet. Go check that out. So yeah. Good Lord. And this is the link. Keep track of all this stuff in the comments, which you can't see because I'm way over the character limit in the description. You can see 5,000 characters of my notes in the description. So yeah, Shivansh, Spears tweeted free agent, which would not be Leicester, but who knows? Go read it. Go read the article. Anyway, yeah, Leicester deserves it the way that he's been playing. Let's see. Some good info on the standings over here from Vincent. Welcome, Vincent. Good to have you. Let's scroll back up and let's see what was the comment by either Kimbo or Kelvin that I screwed up on, that I forgot. Really? Let's see. Yeah, we definitely have a team that can make a deep run per Kelvin right there. Let me scroll up using StreamYard here instead of YouTube. Oh, let's see. Oh, yeah. Be a nice weekend if we can pull it out tomorrow. What a big day tomorrow. And let's not lose sight of the big pictures. Like, isn't it great to have your team in the Super Bowl? How often does that happen? So everybody enjoy it. Make sure you don't forget that regardless of whatever happens, and I wouldn't be able to bet on this game because Mahomes is a freaking alien. He's a generational player. And to me, he is like Steph Curry on the football field. Really, like he does some amazing things. Like you just don't think of. Like you can never script it. And in that way, I think he's very, very much like Steph Curry, but on the football field. But that's, you're stretching this out to try and compare NBA to NFL. But yeah. So don't forget tomorrow. Enjoy tomorrow. Even if we lose, and that's a possibility. We could lose, but enjoy it. Enjoy the ups and downs. Enjoy the nail biting, but enjoy it. And whatever happens, happens. I do think that we can win, and we should win. The Niners. I think that our team has more reasons to win. Like we do have that little extra motivation because we lost to this team led by Andy Reid and Mahomes and Kelsey 4 years ago. So there's that. But it's a team game. In fact, there's multiple teams. There's even special teams. Be sure, Moody, always kick it into the end zone. Let's not take any chances with our special teams. Let's see. Mavs are looking scary. Yeah, I don't know. Remains to be seen. It's hard to predict. Basketball isn't easy to integrate, guys. So it remains to be seen, in my opinion. All these teams. OKC getting Gordon Hayward. I don't know. They seem to think that's going to work. I don't know. I don't know what happened such that they fell out of first place and dropped down to fourth. I have no idea. I haven't been following them, so we'll see. Can't predict. So when I say basketball is hard, remember when it was hard for us? We went 6-2, looked like basketball was easy, then it became hard. Well, should apply to everybody else with the new rotation, whether that's OKC, whether that's Dallas, whether that's the Suns with O'Neal coming in. And as I said during the broadcast, example, when O'Neal comes in for the Suns, it's at the expense of Okogie. Now, Okogie has gotten them to, that rotation has gotten them 9 games over. They want more. They think that O'Neal can get them better than 9 games over. Okay. We'll see. Good luck. We got our own problems. So, best of luck to you, but we had to do what's best for us. And when you're always looking at the other person's lawn, I don't know that that's very helpful for us because then you might always be looking at the other person's stuff. Yes, we do know that. We've been saying that over and over that the Warriors have had the toughest schedule in the first half for sure. It's actually I saved this tab that hasn't been updated, actually hasn't been refreshed since February 3rd. So on February 3rd, we had still the toughest schedule according to their formula. And if I refresh this, let's see. Yep, February 3rd still. Oh, it's still Safari's hecka slow on my computer. Whatever. We'll just wait for it to load. What's going on here? Oh, there we go. February 10th, we are now the second toughest, even on February 10th. So we put this Power Rankings Guru link right here. 332 on us having the strongest schedule in the first half of the season. Now it's second. Grizzlies first placed. Interestingly enough. So there's the link. So we're really not going to show any of these guys on the podium, huh? Okay. Strange. Let's see. Did Dean answer my question? Draymond at the podium. So we skipped BP and we skipped Kerr on the podium for some reason. Oh, my stream is incredibly slow because I had went to go back on the JK stuff. Okay, let's get Draymond up.
How important is it for you guys to get one like this? You know, I mean, you played well lately, but you had so many this season that you've lost.
It's very important. Steph has several shots like that down the stretch this year, and we haven't been able to close out on the defensive end. So it's very important for us to get those stops down the stretch and make sure we close the game out. And also coming back off the road, I think we built some momentum on the road. So you want to make sure you come back and take care of the ones at home that you can.
How fearful were you, though, with that foul situation late?
I wasn't fearful at all. I knew I didn't make contact.
I mean, even the Wiggins.
I knew we had a foul to give there, so I wasn't worried about the foul at all when they called it on Wiggs. I knew we only had 2 team fouls, so I thought it was actually the smartest play you could make.
The last time you guys played the Suns is when you had the incident with Yusuf, and tonight you guys are going back and forth, 2 small celebrations, all that stuff. I mean, is that just kind of the fire that you like? And when you're in the midst of it, does it ever kind of come into your mind of, okay, Draymond, take it up to here, and then we leave it at that line?
No, because I didn't take it anywhere. They call the foul on the post up and you start talking. Never backing down from that. I like that type of action.
What did you think of the 2 small celebration that you seem to get him back?
You can't get bullied a couple plays later if you're going to do that. You can't be a nothing defender if you're going to do that. So, you're going to do all of that. Will probably outweigh me by 70 pounds. And you get put in the rim, got to be more careful.
Defensively, you guys have been sort of trending up since you came back. But what kind of energy does Gary bring if it changes things?
A lot of energy. Has some of the quickest hands in the league. Gets a ton of deflections. The ball pressure that he brings is absolutely amazing. you can put G on the other team's best player, and he's going to make it tough on him. And as a defender, that's all you hope for. To make guys take tough shots, and you live with the results. And so, but it's also good to have G offensively as well. G does a lot of things offensively that no one necessarily gives him credit for. And, he's just knows how to find the right spot. And so G was real big for us in that.
Dray, I do wonder, were you in a different headspace at all because it was Nurk and just that connection to the game prior? And when he's testing you like that, pretty obviously just trying to get under your skin. You got the moment when, you get the offensive foul and you're pointing at your head, saying you're going to think this thing through, and then late, seems like he checks you and then hits you.
No, I was saying he was a dummy when I was pointing to my head. I wasn't necessarily saying
the clarification.
Yeah, I wasn't necessarily saying I was keeping my head. I was saying you can't start talking and then charge it to me. That's not smart.
Right.
So.
And then late, it did seem like he hit you. You don't retaliate. You got 2 layups at the rim. You, I think, find Kuminga for the oop. In terms of composure, you just know right then, like, you can do whatever you want. I'm going to try to win this game.
He was hitting me a lot today. You should go back and watch the film. Just like key in on him and look at him. It was a lot of little cheap shots. But, I knew his goal was to get me out the game. No one wants to see me in the game. That makes the game a lot tougher. And so, but I'm not. It'd take a pretty good ish talker or get me to do that. I mean, that's just too obvious, So it's okay. It was a fun game.
Real quick follow team.
Wow. Nurkic. Nicole, you got the link to the Nurkic post game. And don't give me the clutch points link. Give me the Dwayne Rankin link. He's like more deserving of it. Like, why would NBC put the clutch points one up there? Like, come on. Give it to Dwayne Rankin. He did all the work. I hate that shit. Twitter.com, Dwayne Rankin, who is the Phoenix beat writer. And it's sad. What's sad?
The first time you had seen him since what happened in that last game. Maybe taking you through how that went tonight.
I mean, it's sad. He didn't learn anything, man. It's just a matter of time. You're going to knock somebody else again. So take everything back what I said. You don't deserve a chance. So
what a jerk.
That's it for me.
When you say that, I mean, what do you feel like he was doing tonight that told you that nothing has changed?
It's antics. Try to hit people with the stuff he shouldn't do.
Oh, and you didn't do any?
But I don't care. At the end of the day, they try to play that way, but no one worry about them. They got to win tonight. Let's see what happens in a few games, a month or so. No one worry about Golden State no more.
Okay. Lastly, just the matchup in terms of them going small. How you feel like?
I love it. Keep it up.
Fair in that.
Give us some bulletin board material.
The players can try to implement, just play it the right way. Miss a lot of shots that we can make and usually make. Felt like we didn't, bend the team, play the last few weeks, whatever. But it's just one game, man. So the next page, we have 2 more before break and a couple days before the games, and regroup, watch the film, practice, and go from there. And knowing, to say it's NBA, another game soon. That's all I got.
Great reporting by Dwayne Rankin, per usual, and good. I'm glad you said that. Like, oh my God, way to dig that hole. Way to dig that hole. Exactly. You literally got too smalled by the guy you just too smalled, and that was basically to end the game. Like that was he got the last word on you, so you wanted to get him back with with this? This is your last word? Oh my God, dude. Bunch of wusses on that team, man. Other than KD. KD doesn't talk smack. Watch him talk smack. Watch. From their own fans. Oh, Nicole says to look at the comments from their own fans. Oops, I don't mean to post a reply. I mean to look at the replies. Hilarious. Good one. Thank you, Nicole. That's a great one. That's great. And that's why you don't succumb to always only looking at the clutch points version, right? Clutch points does provide a service, which is to aggregate shit into one place. But they don't really give the right people credit. Like, it's not the same. He's just baiting? I mean, no, he's giving us bulletin board material for free. I mean, this is great. This is great. It's Draymond living rent free. Yeah, this isn't going to go well with the basketball gods. Trust me. Oh, DV is listening as a podcast. Like, one of them is this. I just need to show you this one. The Phoenix fan handle is can't guard book, and it says, "I love you, Nurk." Hold on, we got BP at the podium, so I'm trying to cue this up. Hold on. Let me go through that in a second. The people that are watching this can see it already. Let me queue up Brandon Pajemski in a minute. Hold on, a couple more seconds. Okay. So Can't Guard Book says, I love you, Nurk, but please stop, man. If you're going to talk and taunt, you have to play better. It's that simple. Oh, funny. A lot of them are Dubs fans, though. We have the most fans on social media and the most casuals, sad to say. Well, that's the only one I want to bother on this shitter app. Don't want to spend any more time on that. No need to pay any attention to the tiny little pothole in the channel comments. But yeah, he literally said he doesn't deserve another chance. Oh, funny. Let's go to Brandon Pajemski because he's on the podium for a little bit longer snippet. So that's good.
See Beal jump in the passing lane, and was the way that pass kind of veered, was that purposeful?
Yeah, just however I could get the ball to Steph. Booker kind of played off me. It was just like in center field, so I kind of had a clean vision of where Steph's going to be. But Draymond, he actually screened Beal, and Beal got through it. So he kind of shot the gap, and I should have asked the ref before if I could throw in the backcourt. So I didn't know, so I just tried to forgot a play from like half court, that little window I had to get on the ball, and we made it happen.
Did you, when you let it go, did you think it was accurate, or did you think it would be tough?
If you look on replay, I'm like, but I don't know. I just try to get to him, no matter how long it took. I was only throwing the ball to him, and let him do what he does.
How difficult of a shot can you imagine that is? It was kind of like the lefty stab and turn around.
It's very difficult. Only a shot that You know, I think he would take a regular person, probably catch and take a dribble or something like that. But, you know, the confidence he plays with is on a different level than anybody else.
Just the way the defense has been trending since Draymond has come back has been going up. How much does Gary's return also change the energy?
Yeah, it adds another piece to the puzzle. Another guy that guards both individually and as a team defender. And, you know, I think tonight we're trying to get into Book and KD and Bradley Beal and really make us feel us. Because if you let them play like a workout, they're going to shoot 70% every game. And I think for the most part we did. We were able to rotate bodies between me, Gary, and Les off the bench to guard those guys. And I think over time we wore them down. You know, credit to them though at the end. They made a push and made some tough shots.
Brandon, it seemed like
Bogensky.
All right. I'm going to go soon. Just going to call it a night. I should just call it BP. My bad. Okay. Let me just let me look for this. Dina Gone, I got a question for you. If you can answer that one, that'd be great. This link that you have for the post-game press conference, where did you find it? I'm shocked that there is one. So I'm going through this entire thing to try and find a post-game conference, but I can't find any, and it's tough. There's a whole hour. Oh, there it is. Oh, that's what you can do. You can do. Oh, okay. Oh, cool. Well, yeah, just go to that link. Whoops. Whoopsies. My bad. I got to email that to myself. Good find, Dean. Dina Gone. Good find. Okay. I am now going to say that the next live is going to be. Oh, my bad. Okay, let's get back here. Update for Chris Paul? No. Nicole has another Dwayne Rankin thing. Yeah, you can look at more. There's Katie. He's got Katie here. Go check out Dwayne Rankin right here. Let's talk about the last play. You can see the quote right there. You can put hands on people late in the game. That's what it is. It is what it is. 0.67 seconds. Bro, I mean, you don't watch all the Warriors games like we do, Katie, but it's the same thing, man. So I have no sympathy for that. Like all the calls that never get called for Steph don't even come close to making up, like the one that Draymond got on you here, even if it was a foul, I didn't even see it. Maybe it's not on the foul. Sorry, but no sympathy. Dean Agon says if you click home, it shows up on the events on the side. Where's events? I don't see events. Is it watch? No. No update for Chris Paul yet. But you can go watch him work out. It's in this one, and it's right here on our channel. The Philly Indy one. Very poor choice of words. Joker voice. Okay, kick plenty of field goals. Why do you say kick plenty of field goals? I don't get that. But okay. Glad you're rooting for the same team, but I would like some touchdowns. I don't know. I want touchdowns. Nurkic was 6'4" and 6. So yeah, I went to NBA.com and I was looking for the link that gets you to the interviews, and I don't know. Is there an event somewhere here? Stories trending now, trade deadline. All right, you're going to email me. Events. Find events. Nothing. All right. So anyways, next live Monday. What do we got? Clippers or Utah? I think it's Utah. Utah Clippers, Utah. Monday, February 12th at, I'm going to say 6:45, even though I've been late the whole time. I'm going to just already guess Utah Jazz. No, are we on the road? I think we're on the road. Road, home against Clippers. Road, back-to-back, I bet. Where's my schedule? NBA.com, Warriors schedule. And, yep. So it'll be at 6, my bad. 5:45 on this live, 6 p.m. tip-off for GSW, Warriors at Utah Jazz. That's the next live. Oh, Dre's next podcast. Sivanch says Dre's next podcast should be called A Bum's Roast featuring Nurkic. I actually asked Draymond to do his next podcast tomorrow morning with Brownie Blends, the barber, and post it by noon. We'll see. Let's see if he saw it. Oh, Dean, thank you for sending me the screenshot. Let's see. Games, home, events. Oh, wow, cool. So you can go here. Let me just look at it. Games, home. Oh, okay. Events. That's nuts. Wow, Dean. What a find, bro. Schedule, which ironically NBC is talking about right now. Yep, then Valentine's Day. Right back here with you, loves. My lovelies. Yeah. Dray does have a lot of gray in that beard. He doesn't need a barber. He doesn't need a cut. He needs a, what do you call that? He needs a Grecian formula. Is that what it is? Is the non-gray thing for hair Grecian formula? Is that what it's called? That's what he needs, right? He doesn't need a cut. Just let me know, and then we will put it in here. Is it Grecian formula? Let's go Niners, says RJ before we hit the just us. Somebody tell me, is it Grecian formula? What is that? And then I'll screenshot it and we'll send it to Draymond. Just us. Just us. And Brate. Just us, Brate. Just us, 1, 2, 3. Brate. Go Niners. Go Niners. Bump, bump, bump. And yeah, call it a night. Thank you, Dean, for the. I'll try and just go here if you needed the post-game press conference. It's on NBA games, home events somehow. Okay, guys. See ya. Thank you. And I get to see you on Monday, whether I'll be super happy that we're Super Bowl champions, 6th Lombardi trophy or not. But either way, I'll be here with you guys.